All right, we are live. What is going on, y'all? It's the Caveman. This is probably going to be, I say that very lightly, take it with a grain of salt, the best primetime game we're going to have of the year up to this point, or at least since the beginning of the season. And I'm super, super excited to be live streaming for it. Super Bowl rematch, Chiefs-Eagles. It's going to be a good one. We have these two heavyweights. They're still two of the best teams in football, and I'm very excited to see them go head-to-head here on Monday night. This week's primetime games on paper haven't been terrible. Thursday night went to shit because of a bunch of injuries. Last night actually was a pretty entertaining game, to be perfectly honest with you, between two teams you might not have expected it from. And now tonight we get the Eagles and the Chiefs. So I'm excited. This is what I got going tonight. DeAndre Swift and Jalen Hurts are really the only two I'm hoping. I really need to get the job done. Of course, the Eagles on top of it, but I'm fairly confident the Eagles come out on top in this one. There's not many picks that I feel very confident in on a week-to-week basis in terms of toss-ups like this, but this is one of them. I do think the Eagles get their revenge on Monday night here. If you're in the chat, though, drop a hello, say hi, drop your thoughts. We're getting ready to watch what I am anticipating to be one of the best primetime games of the year. Excuse me, I'm burping left and right. We got intel on dual double XP. Okay, let's go like this. All right, I think I'm all set. I'm just sending out my final message here to say I'm live. Live now at everyone. Peace. All right. Like I said, if you're here stopping by, drop a hello. I appreciate anybody that takes even just a second to stop in. It means a lot to me. So if you're in the chat, do say something. Leave your thoughts. Just say simply what's going on. Call me fat. Whatever. Let me know you're here. I'm not fat. At least I don't think so. That was easy. When stains and odors pile up. But yeah, like I said, DeAndre Swift, this is a game that I do believe the Eagles are going to rely on the run game to win. The Denver Broncos gave the Chiefs a very hard time on the ground in their two matchups that were very close. So I do suspect the Eagles to take a similar plan of attack. And on top of the fact that I do think the Chiefs secondary is one of the best in football. So I think they're going to try and avoid putting the ball in the air as much as possible, and they're going to rely on DeAndre Swift. They're going to rely on the legs of Jalen Hurts. And I do think this pass rush has a superior performance to what we saw in the Super Bowl just a few months back. I firmly believe that the Chiefs, do not come out on top in that game had we seen the same Eagles defense that we had seen all the way up to that point. But they pulled a disappearing act on us. Field issues or not, they were not the same unit. And had they been, I do think they win that game over Kansas City. Let's go Eagles. That's right. I also have just a straight money line bet on the Eagles tonight. I do believe Philadelphia comes out on top of this one. I feel fairly confident that is the case. Out of toss-ups that we had this week, games that I would say are close to even, the Eagles winning the Chiefs was one of my big two, and the Jacksonville Jaguars beating the Tennessee Titans, which in the eyes of a lot of people might not have been deemed a toss-up, but to me, I do think it was close enough to deem it as such. Jaguars came through. Kansas City now on the other hand, or Philadelphia on the other hand. Let's see. Excuse me. Download Caesars Sportsbook and experience the game like never before. All right. I think we're getting ready to start. I think kickoff is just about to happen. It's 8:16. So let's get this shit on. Let's get this shit on, man. I can't do as well as this. Oh, I didn't do that, did I? Yep, here we go. Ooh, is it raining? I think it might be raining. Yeah! Go Eagles, baby. We're Eagles fans tonight, folks. We be Eagles fans tonight. Kick is off. We have Kansas City getting the ball first. You love to see it. Here we go. Sorry, I'm sending a couple last updates out just to be sure I'm ready to go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Play action. We have a rollout. Mahomes doesn't have much. He's going to sling it. He's going to have nothing. It is pouring. Did not know that. Did not know that. The rain is coming down. Violent runner. I like that. I like that. Scantling is the downfield threat. And they mix and match throughout the course of the night. Mahomes in the gun. Keeping it in the air. Getting down he goes! Right off the bat. That is the pass rush we expected to see in the Super Bowl 8 months ago. Wow. 9 months ago now. They got there quick. Hassan Reddick and company. Jeez, Hassan just ran right by. Is that Juwan Taylor? Yeah, he just ran right by Juwan Taylor. That is entirely what I expected in that Super Bowl. What a start. What a start. 3rd and 19 this offense has been backed up to. Screen to McKinnon. He's not going to get very far. He's going to get about 4. And this defense gets an early 3-and-out stop. Wow. Wow. What a start is right. What a start is right.
Up front, they're as good as any team in the NFL. Their front 7 is tremendous. To come out here on the road in such a big game and to be able to force a 3-and-out the way in which they did. You're right. That's a great start for the Eagles defense. The punt by Townsend with company staying away, and that was not.
Here we go. This is what we want, baby. We want Swift over 60 yards rushing, or for 60 yards. I want Hurts for 25 yards, and I want this over to hit, which I'm, slightly concerned about given the weather conditions. But here we go. Jalen Hurts has been playing at an MVP level these past few weeks. He's really gotten back to what we saw, the level of his play toward the end of last season. He played, a superb game against the Chiefs in that Super Bowl, and he did about as much as he possibly could outside of that fumble 6, which obviously played a big factor, but he was damn near perfect outside of that. Here I expect he gets a lot of help from his ground game. Here we go, Jalen. They go to Swift, first play. A tough run gets him about 3 or 4. I suspect we see that all game long. A sack on the first drive for Philly's defense, and then a run on the first play for Philly's offense. This is the type of game plan. This is the type of shit that Philly just prides themselves on. The trenches, winning in the trenches. This is how Philly wins football. And you would suspect that this is how it's going to go tonight. Julio Jones being guarded by the young Trent McDuffie. 2 different eras lining up across from each other. That's pretty cool. This one goes back on the ground to Swift. He's not going to have too much room. He's going to pick up about 2. We're going to call that, a 3rd and 5? Gain of 1. Wow, okay. We're probably going to be looking at 3rd and 6. This is, they're probably another first down away from going for it territory. But, hey, you know how Philly does. They have 4 downs as long as they're within 1 yard of getting the first. So that's their goal. They don't need the first down here. They want to get to 4th and 1. That's their goal. They want to get to 4th and 1. Dude, it's so loud there. Here comes the heat. Oh, man. Holy shit. And down he goes. Wow, we have 2 sacks. 2 sacks to start the game. One for each. One for each side. And now suddenly I'm terrified for my over. Wow. Steve Spagnuolo dials it up. Hurts does his best job trying to cubic shuffle his way out of the pocket, but he's just unable to get away. I mean, he evaded about two or three tackles in that pocket, but he unfortunately is just not able to get away. Wow. Wow. How about that? What a start this is. What a start by both units this has been. And Mahomes gets another shot to pretty much restart the game. I mean, that's about the best news you can have if you're a Kansas City fan right now. Starting with the ball going 3 and out the way they did, you give Philly an opportunity to capitalize in the game of possession. The game within the game is how many possessions you can get over your opposing team, being able to pretty much reset the game essentially by getting a stop following your 3 and out. That's huge. That is huge. We have 4 yards from DeAndre Swift, so let's add that to the sheet right there.
Paramount Plus presents an incredible Black Friday offer.
Yeah,
starting at $199 per month for 3 months, you get all of this.
Wow. Steve Spagnuolo is so good at timing up pressure packages, man. He just knows when to send heat. And that was a perfect situation. You do not want to give Jalen Hurts enough time to take what he wants, because Jalen Hurts is an extremely disciplined passer. In that situation, he's going to take a quick hitter, but you get tight coverage across the board right off the first couple seconds of the snap. Unfortunately, the heat that comes in is able to disrupt Hurts right away and get him to the ground. Really good start for both defenses.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Really good start for both defenses.
In your bedroom. I put that there. See that, man?
Damn it.
5 detonator charge. 4.
Experience the global phenomenon 3 in the highest possible.
So if you're Kansas City now, we didn't see a single run on the first drive. We saw play action on first down, second down. Another play that does not stay on the ground. Then third down, we get a screen. I don't remember what the second down play was, but second down was the screen. I think third down was, second down was the sack. Third down was the screen. Will Kansas City divert to the ground game? Because Philadelphia, in their own right, has not been as good as you'd suspect on the ground defensively, as you would think for such a good defensive front. They've been a tad bit leaky as of late, so you're thinking that, especially in weather like this, Kansas City might divert to the ground a bit more than what we saw in that first drive. And there's Donnie Kelsey. Apparently, Jason Kelsey has never beaten the Chiefs. I think that's a stat I saw. I think that's a correct statistic. Jason Kelsey's never beaten the Kansas City Chiefs. And there we go. On the first play, we get a Pacheco handoff, and he's going to go for about 3 or 4. Yep. I mean, kind of hard to imagine that either of these teams are going to want to win through the air given these conditions. I don't know how these guys wear gloves in rain, man. Like, if you've ever played football when it's raining and you wear gloves, they actually make it harder, in my opinion, at least. Because you're going to catch the same way you would with your hands, and you'll lose traction when the gloves are slippery. Back to Pacheco on second down. He gets the edge, Isaiah Pacheco! As he stomps his way, creating an earthquake for a big gain. And there it is.
Well, a really good job on the outside. Jawan Taylor, number 74, he's able to hook.
There it is.
And allows Isaiah Pacheco then to get on the edge and pick up that gain.
Wow.
Really like this Pacheco.
So we've seen a complete opposite start to this drive than what we saw last.
He's just as effective between the tackles.
Wow. Now suddenly they're just outside midfield. They're going back on the ground again. This one to Kadarius Toney, and he's breaking tackles. This run defense, I was just saying it, they have not been as good as you'd suspect. for such a good defensive front, they have struggled in this regard as of late. Wow, Kadarius Toney. I was like, who is that back there? And I finally got a better visual. It's Kadarius Toney. Since week 7, actually, the Philadelphia Eagles ranked 20. Or wait, that's the wrong number. Since week 7, the Eagles have ranked 11th in rush EPA. And in fact, they've actually not been great through the air either. So this is a unit that since week 7 has ranked 25th in EPA per play allowed. So Philadelphia's defense has definitely not been as stout as you would think, as you expect from a unit like this. Their secondary is struggling. The run game's been leaky. And we're seeing the effects of what happens when you can get the run game moving against this Eagles defense. The secondary is going to suddenly become a lot more involved when the linebackers start to bite. This time, though, wow, Milton Williams. I was waiting to say Jordan Davis or Jalen Carter, and we're talking about Milton Williams. Wow. Oh, what a play. What a play.
And cut him off. And with his upfield penetration, was able to get home.
Water. Mahomes alone and empty. We have a 3rd and 7. That was a big stop. Mahomes drops back. It's out quick. That was easy. That will be enough for the first down, I would suspect. I think that's enough for the first. That was far too easy. Far too easy. That's a first. Yep, easy. Good spot. Kadarius Toney makes a strong catch. Strong catch. That was way too easy.
Well, you see there's no safety in the middle of the field. It was an all-out blitz, and they're just trying to get the ball out of Mahomes' hands quick. They do. The tackle.
There won't be enough to overturn that. I would say he's got a first. I would say maybe not from the replays perspective, but I do think we have a first down. I mean, as far as the spot goes, it's very clear. Look at Kadarius Toney, man. So inspirational. This guy had such a rough start to the season, kind of managed to phase his way out of the involvement of this offense. And now in this game, he's got a carry for about 10 yards, and he's got a big first down pickup for 8. So, hey, 2 for 7. Kadarius Toney getting involved. I mean, that's a guy that you need to rely on in an offense that lacks this sort of talent. And what do we have here? Encroachment, it appears. Neutral zone infraction.
Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Wow.
But you got the idea in watching practice.
Clyde, I see you in there. What's going on, man?
Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, for that
What's
matter.
going on, homie?
Toney was going to have a bigger role in this game, and a big part of it.
Now you give Patrick Mahomes a 1st and 5 right outside the red zone? Yeah, that's not best practice.
Back before training camp, and then had a toe injury week 2, and they want to make sure he's fresh down the stretch.
Quick out to Rashee Rice. He makes one man miss. And Rashee Rice is down to the 10. These quick hitters are killing Philadelphia. Killing Philadelphia. We're just talking about it. Once you get the ground game going and you're forcing that second level to bite up and you're making the secondary of Philadelphia make a play or two, that's when the issues for the Eagles defense arise. Hey, look, bro. We saw what happened on the first drive for Kansas City. So they were going to score. I mean, this is a team that was going to score. It's too early. It's too early. Kadarius in the backfield again, and that's where it's going. Makes one man miss, but runs into his own lineman, man. He actually had room there. He had room. Woo-hoo, that sucks. That sucks.
In that case, it was Toney, who is 193 pounds, running into a 338-pound left tackle. Second goal.
I'm liking what they're doing in the backfield right now. Kadarius Toney. Oh, Donovan. Tough. He's just smiling. Kadarius always smiling, man. Back on the ground they go. This time to Pacheco. He's got a gap. He's got room to run. And Pacheco fighting his way down to the floor. The balance of the offense is taking a toll on the Eagles' defensive stride big time. The perfect balance of run and pass. I don't think they've had, outside of maybe that one run that ended with a tackle for loss, and I don't know if Kadarius went for a tackle for loss, but those two plays have been the only two that have been losses, and they've not been much. A big third down. Here we go. Third and goal here, though. We're at the 3. In motion comes Jarek. He goes back out. He looks like he had him. Mahomes is going to try and run. Never mind. He's got an open guy. Touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. Wow. Justin fucking Watson. It looked like Mahomes was going to take off with his legs, which is something that he has killed opposing defenses with this season. And by the time that he gets the defense to buy into him using his legs, he's got a wide open receiver in the back of the end zone. Fun fact, I don't remember what it is now, but Mahomes is in the top 5 of quarterback rushing yards this year. We're talking about the best passer in football right now being that much more of a threat on the ground. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody is talking about it. But Mahomes, in my opinion, has been playing at an MVP level. Just because of the dual threat ability that he has provided Kansas City this year offensively. Nobody wants to admit it, but he's really, in my opinion, been playing at an MVP level. Just the thought of a guy like him, a passer like him that is so good through the air, being that dynamic with his legs, being that much of a threat with his legs, I mean, it's not fair. He quite literally is not fair. It's a load of bullshit. It's a load of bullshit.
Go to Old Navy and you'll save a toboggan full of buckaroonies. It's a real bada bing, bada boom situation.
This Friday only, get deals for 50% off. That's 50% off. Only at Old Navy.
Mahomes, let's check it out. Hold on.
And so is the toboggan. I know because I stole it.
Give me 1 second. I'm looking at
DJ Moore and the Bears are on the hunt for a win.
position.
Vikings continue their improbable run. Bears Vikings on ESPN and ABC.
Okay. Mahomes.
I have just started using Canva, and wow.
Mahomes, not having played this week yet, of course, ranks. Taysom Hill doesn't count. He ranks 5th in all quarterbacks in rushing yards with 258 on the year. He's averaging 6.1 yards per attempt, which probably more attempts, which is 2nd in the NFL for all non-quarterbacks. First in the NFL for quarterbacks. I mean, this guy has been a nightmare the way that he's forced defenses into having to respect him on the run. He's been an absolute nightmare for him. And we have 7 points. If I don't update the scoreboard, I'm going to need someone to do me a solid and let me know. I have a tendency not to update the scoreboard. It's a really, really, really bad habit. Oh, Justin Watson, first touchdown scored. But yeah, like I said, Patrick Mahomes has been a threat with his legs. On just 183 rush, that can't be right. 15 attempts. It doesn't include scrambles.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Earn 2% cash back for what you want. Like a chic velvet party dress. The perfect petal pink lipstick.
He's 3rd in quarterback rushes that go for 10+ yards. I mean, he has been quite dynamic, man. Let me tell you.
Like a first-rate lip brush. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. That's real life ready.
Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear, a city that is lit up red for
123.
their Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are on top. And just another example of how slippery Patrick Mahomes is in and around the pocket. Little jump touchdown throw like a shortstop coming across the bag and turning double play. He's as good as there is in navigating the rush and finding the little crease. And
I can't find it. You get the point. The dude's running the ball with his legs. He has over 200 yards rushing, and he is forcing defenses to respect it.
They play him inside out. They're going to take him away. You see then Justin Watson coming in behind that.
My God, Travis Kelce was getting fucking mugged. Now betting on the Chargers is a bet. Not updating the scoreboard is only a bad habit. No, fair enough. Betting on the Chargers is a death wish, to be frank. It really is. Here we go. Time for you to respond, Mr. Jalen Hurts. Swift in motion. Boston Scott in the backfield. Play action. Hurts rolling. He's throwing. He's got a man. Devontae Smith for a first down. And it looks like we have a flip of offensive mentalities from both of these teams. We saw on the first drive for Kansas City, they went 3 straight passes. And then the Eagles started with, I think it was 2 straight runs and then a pass. Now we see the Chiefs start their drive with, I think it was 2 or 3 straight runs, and they kept the ball on the ground frequently. Now on the first play from scrimmage on the second drive, we see a throw from Philadelphia. In motion goes A.J. Brown. 2 guys in the backfield. This one goes to Swift. He squeezed through a lane, and he's going to get about 7 yards. He squeezed through the tight hole, and he managed to get a good gain. And now it looks like Philadelphia is going to try to find their own balance. Who's in that backfield? I don't know who that was in the backfield. I want to say Olamide Zaccheaus, but I don't know if he was on the team last year or this year. I can't remember. They always have like one random receiver. I think it's Olamide Zaccheaus this year. No, I got 2nd and 3. Swift in the backfield, Zaccheaus in the slot. A.J. Brown at the bottom, Smith in the left slot. Swift goes in motion. Hurts on the ground now with his legs. And Jalen Hurts is going to get a big gain. And look at that. There's Jalen Hurts. Get my rushing yards, baby. Cook.
You got Hurts who comes up and he sees something because this was, you see Kelce.
Jalen Hurts, man. I wish I had the mentality that Jalen Hurts does. Bro speaks in Instagram captions, but it's so hard. What the hell? Chiefs defense is called a timeout. Who has the green dot for Kansas City's defense? I'm not sure.
First down and 10 for the Eagles trying to answer here in Kansas City.
What a start. What a start. I had this conversation. I made a video about it not too long ago, but I was asking people, where do they rank Nick Sirianni and, amongst the rest of the head coaches in the NFL? Like, the Eagles have been a good team now for the past few years. Where was, typically a good team means you have a good head coach. And I'm not going to sit here and say he's not a good head coach, but my take on it was, I feel like Nick Sirianni is not a guy I would take over a lot of who I would consider top shelf leaders. Like, to me, I think my list went as follows. I think I'm taking Andy Reid, John Harbaugh. Honestly, I need to get my list. Mike Tomlin, Bill Belichick, I'm still putting there. Sorry, not sorry. What other names? I'm just drawing blanks right now, but the long and short of it is I just don't think he's even like a top 10 head coach. And for a team that's as good as Philadelphia, you typically expect them to have a head coach that's top shelf like that. But I don't think Nick Sirianni is really that guy. But doesn't do a bad job, of course, either. Like, I'm not going to say he's doing a bad job. He's done a great job at hiring his staff, right? John Gannon and Shane Steichen, those two guys, I think they were a huge reason why they were as successful as they were last year. And now we're seeing them have their own success on different teams. Clearly, he knows what he's doing with his hires. Now this year with Brian Johnson and Sean Desai, those are two guys that are finding their groove. I think Brian Johnson specifically, it took a few weeks for him to really get used to how he wants to run this offense. But once he figured out that he has the best offensive line in football, and if things are struggling through the air, he can just run the ball. And once he figured that formula out, we have seen a similar product to the Super Bowl Chiefs offense. So,
take a look at that last play.
Nick Sirianni's done a great job in that regard.
He doesn't want to get redirected, and then he says,
oh, boy. How do you feel about Tim Boyle? Well, I guess to me it's like, if I'm the Jets, do I really feel better about Tim Boyle than I would have if I brought in, like, Carson Wentz or, like, I don't know, Matt Ryan? Like, why Tim Boyle? Like, I feel like if I'm in the position the Jets are in and I'm not rolling with Zach Wilson anymore, I'm giving one of those guys a call. I know Carson Wentz already got signed, but I don't know. Another run. Swift doesn't get that far, but still a net gain.
Jason Kelsey has a daughter named Wyatt, and she is imitating her father, and just nothing cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's like 1960s style because you got the hand back on her low back. You don't see that anymore. I think they did that back in the 60s. I don't know, but it's fantastic. He and his wife kindly.
Yeah, right. I mean, I just don't understand why Tim Boyle. Like, I would rather just take a shot with a veteran. Paul Phillip Rivers. He did have his 10th kid. Get rid of it, Jalen. He does get rid of it. Swift comes down with the ball. We have a flag. That play was chaotic. What the hell just happened? I wasn't like paying attention.
Forced Hurts again out to his right.
And get the
use of hands to the face.
Defense.
5-yard penalty. Automatic.
Look at that. Look at that.
Penalty number 13 on the year on L'Jarius Sneed.
L'Jarius Sneed is taking 13 penalties this year. L'Jarius, brother, trying to press AJ Brown is. Oh my God, that is a maniac decision. He must have had help over the top. There's no other explanation for it. Yeah, I think in New York we definitely do. This was, I think this was definitely the move that says as such. In the NFL, you either have it or you don't. And Zach Wilson doesn't. That's the bottom line. First and 10 now. The Eagles are moving their way down the field methodically. This goes back to Swift again. He is getting fed. He's getting fed. I feel so good about the usage on the ground right now that the only thing that can stop it is an injury. So now every time DeAndre Swift goes down, I have to hold my breath and hope to God he gets back up. Because the way I've been running lately, that motherfucker gets hurt. That motherfucker gets hurt, buddy. I would be livid. Play action this time, though. He gets it out over the middle. It's Devontae Smith again. So A.J. Brown threw his tantrum in week number 3. He's been getting the ball a shit ton ever since, and now it's been the Devontae Smith show. He has 2 catches, and A.J. Brown has yet to have a target.
Kansas City's touchdown, and they've gotten some good running plays, and that coming in, we talked about the right.
Julio Jones, man. Another first down. This is. We are seeing very similar responses. You saw the Chiefs after their 3 and out, balance themselves out offensively, switch up what they wanted to do, and move down the field. Philadelphia's doing the same thing. Jalen Hurts getting flushed out right again. He gets rid of it, and there's no one home. Out of bounds. Best case scenario. Again, Jalen Hurts gets flushed out right. We're gonna keep tabs on how many times he gets flushed out right. I think that was the second time.
There has been this idea that, given the bye week last week, that the knee injury.
Second and 10 now.
He'll be back to being the we all know, as far as being able to run. Now, he has shown, not just tonight, that he can run, but it sounds like the knee could be a factor throughout this season.
2nd and 10. Now we have Swift in the backfield. Trips left. Snap goes off. It looks like a little bit of confusion, but doesn't matter. DeAndre Swift making man miss. Wow, what a run. That should have been an absolute disaster. I think Swift thought play action. Hurts wanted to give it to him, and they weren't on the same page.
I mean, watch this block. And left tackle Jordan Mailata, the job that he does, he leads it.
Were they on the same page? I think Swift just didn't step far enough, or Hurts just didn't hand the ball off far enough for it. Back to Swift again. He's got the edge. Is there a hold? There is not. We have a touchdown. I thought maybe we'd see a hold there, but DeAndre Swift takes it in for 6. What a fucking drive, man. Wow. And now we're up to 7-7. I'm going to update Swift right now. I just don't like to do it mid-drive because then I'm going to spoil what happens by the play-by-play. Wow. DeAndre Swift is already up to 37 yards, baby.
He might have gotten away with one. Nevertheless, that's a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
5 carries, 33 yards, and that 4-yard touchdown score. Elliott.
Oh my God, I thought he missed it. Why does this shit do this?
Let's take a look at what happened on the edge. With Zaccheaus, 13 for
Did Zaccheaus hold? Yeah, probably. You probably could have thrown that. I was thinking there was a hold there, but hey. I'm never going to be upset at some points being scored. Unless it goes against what I need. Which honestly is usually the case. So, why does this stupid application do this shit? Why do you have to piss me off?
The Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration is here. Coming now for the exceptional.
Jalen Hurts also has a few rushing yards. He's got 6.
You aren't made for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but Entyvio is. In clinical trials, Entyvio helped many people.
Good enough, I guess. And let's change the point total
Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase
so
risk
why
of
did this
infection,
just portray backwards?
serious.
Why? Why is it backwards?
Serious, potentially fatal brain infection cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor
Why?
if you have an infection,
I don't even know how that happens.
Infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur. It's time to ask your healthcare provider about Entyvio. Go to Entyvio.com to learn more about the #1 prescribed biologic for Crohn's and UC.
Fucking A. Oh my God. OBS just loves to piss me off. All right. Good enough, I guess. I got Jalen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's tough. You really could have used a passing touchdown there for sure. A passing touchdown there would have been super helpful.
That's $3.65 by Whole Foods Market.
Hey, look. I think Philadelphia, this is going to be a war of attrition. I think Philadelphia comes out on top. I still do. It was such a great drive from Kansas City, but both of these offenses were going to score points. We knew that. This game is going to be won on the defensive side of the ball. And I do think I trust that pass rush to get it done.
Referee Sean Smith. What I think the Chiefs thought was a hold. Let's send it over to.
I mean, that's 100% a hold.
And on the other side of that with Andy, and hey, he's got a great point here. This is what we call a grab and restrict right at the point of attack. Holding should have been called. 6 points taken off the board.
Why did that need such an odd explanation? Why did he call it a grab and restrict? It's a fucking hold, bro. Like, it's a hold, dog. Like, there's nothing else to it.
7-7 game, man.
Remember when everyone thought that Sky Moore was going to have a breakout year or some shit? Remember when everyone thought Sky Moore was going to do anything?
That's funny. Nicole Hartman was not on the field for that kickoff. He is over here on the Chiefs sideline dealing With the thumb injury, I'm told he is questionable.
What's with the finger injuries, yo? People getting hurt with the fingers left and right. Justin Fields, Mecole Hardman. Joe Burrow is a wrist, to be fair. Matt Stafford hurt his thumb. Here we go. Back to the ground. Looks like they're sticking with it. And that time, boy, oh boy, he ran into a wall. The Eagles were ready that time. That will probably kill the quarter. Wow. Will this be the Super Bowl matchup again? It's very possible. Remember when I said Sky under 28 and he had 27? That was crazy because I thought he hit his line with his final catch. And then you're like, no, he has one less yard. I'm like, no shit. No shot. Fun game. This has been a good game so far. This has been a good game so far.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs.
Man, I am so pissed that I took the Commanders in my survivor pool this week. I'm still hurting inside pretty bad because of it. I'm still in a lot of pain. You know, you just when you think you're good to go, just when you think you can't get worse, you know, you get kicked out of Survivor because of Tommy fucking DeVito. Just absolutely brutal, man. Just absolutely brutal. Oh man, I don't want to talk about it. That's all I'll say on the subject. But yeah, I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
Ice cold Corona, right here. Nice pass. Nice catch.
Oh my God, so many of my Giants friends became delusional. About what? Like, you know what they have to realize is that their future just got ruined because now they're not going to have a shot at Drake May or Caleb Williams against unless they trade up. So they just doomed their own future. Congratulations, you doomed your own future for a Tommy DeVito masterclass in a random Week 11 game at 1 o'clock. Congratulations.
Fresh called pepper?
Terrible.
Yes, please. With 24/7 emergency roadside service.
Terrible.
Easy to Geico.
Can we get a box?
Of course.
It's easy to Geico.
Ask her. I'm not going to ask her. Are you an alum here?
No, I'm married to Tim.
No, I'm married to Tim.
Did he ever tell you the inner tube water polo story?
Yes, I have heard that a lot this weekend.
Hey, guys, you got
Oh, about DeVito? You have fun, man. DeVito has not even looked like he can manage an offensive practice squad, bro. He just had a decent week against what is the worst secondary in football. So, you know, be delusional all you want. Tommy DeVito ain't the man, bro. Tommy DeVito ain't the answer, homie. Hate to break it to you. Tommy DeVito ain't that guy, bro. All right, start of the second quarter. Pacheco on the ground again. He's gonna actually get a few, but not much. Sticking to the ground game, and they're now suddenly in the third and pretty long. What's going on, Joey? Hope you're doing well, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Which team helped us the most if they lose? Absolutely the Chiefs. So we want the Chiefs to lose. I am an Eagles fan tonight for a multitude of reasons, and that being one of them. Third and 9 now. This is where the pass rush is going to get the tee off, and they're humming. They're coming. Mahomes is moving. Mahomes trying to run and get stripped up. What a fucking tackle. I'm guessing we have a hold in the secondary, though. We'll see.
Indication is it's against Kansas City.
Indication against Kansas City. Do we have a hold against the offensive line? Oh, wow. I thought Mahomes pulled it down because he saw someone getting held in the secondary. I was wrong. Donovan Smith getting caught with the hold, and suddenly Kansas City goes 3 and out. We saw one sustained drive at the end of the first quarter there from Kansas City, and then we have 2 3-and-outs. How will Philadelphia respond now? Both of these teams have followed the same game script so far, so if that continues to be the case, we'll see a 3-and-out here from Philadelphia as well. Tommy Townsend gets it away. Fields it. Didn't fair catch it. He's got some space. He gets out of bounds for a few yards. Here we go. This is an opportunity for Philadelphia. Considering that they kicked to start the game, being able to get a leg up here is huge. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how they handle this drive. We saw them try and balance things out last drive, and it was successful for them. You know, I hope you need it, but I also don't hope that you need it because I want to root against it because I am playing against Devontae Smith. You know, I would really like if you just didn't. That's what I would really like.
If you're like I was, you're.
And the ball is out.
I'll deal with this tomorrow. You won't.
It's Reitman here.
My eyes are watering. I'm a busy man.
You got it. How many points do you need from him? My opponent needs like.
Just too much.
My opponent needs like 27 points, which he's not come close to getting so far this season. It would be so fitting that tonight would be the night he'd do that. But so you know, I have some wiggle room. I have some wiggle room. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you I am not a little bit worried because it's certainly possible for a guy like him. Certainly possible.
I'm so glad you're my personal shopper.
Well, the good news is Hurts is doing nothing,
Yeah, that's right.
and A.J. Brown is doing nothing. Hey, you never know. If they keep the ball on the ground, A.J. Brown stays out of the game plan, and Devontae Smith is the option. Hey, you're not completely out of it. You're not completely out of it.
Protect you from fraud on unauthorized purchases.
Oh, really?
24/7 customer service.
What do you protect me from?
Mostly yourself.
And $0 fraud liability.
Oh.
Remember when we all thought that Rashad Penny was going to be like the goal line back for Philadelphia, and then Rashad Penny just didn't even exist? We all thought that was such a great move for the Eagles.
And our dedicated team of mental and physical health experts. Because future-proofing your business begins with healthy employees. And for many companies, that begins with Cigna Healthcare. Don't just pay for a health plan. Invest in a growth plan.
I think we fix a few things up from yesterday. If we play like that, we have a chance against the Eagles. What do you think? I think the Bills have a chance against anybody. No matter who their opponent is, I think we are capable of playing up to the standard required to beat them. It's just a matter of whether or not we do. You know, our ceiling is limitless, but I think as long as we play with confidence, I think it's the biggest thing going forward. We made the change that we all felt was necessary. Now it's up to the confidence and the execution of the players to get the job done. I think that's the long and short of it. Jalen Hurts gets the 1st and 10 to really flip the script. He goes to A.J. Brown. First target of the game. He's going to pick up a few. First A.J. Brown sighting of the night. He gets 8 yards.
Well, A.J. Brown is good at everything, but he's especially good running these slants. You see the way
God,
he
what a
gets
route.
going up the field as though
What a
he's
route
going
by
to run a
A.J.
go route,
Brown.
and he's able to get sneak, then running up the field, and he comes right under.
What a route by A.J. Brown. He stopped and went inside in a matter of like 2 steps. Like, that was actually nuts. Swift in motion. This one goes to Scott. It looks like he's got enough for the first down. That's not Henry Swift, guys.
Yeah, you see, Joe, that protective sleeve that's over the left knee. He had actually taken that off this week in practice, added it back tonight just for some extra protection and precaution.
Cool.
Watching on the sideline,
We're really focusing on the Jalen Hurts knee situation, eh? I feel like this has been something that's been so over talked about. Like, no one, like, he's been fine. Like, the guy's a warrior. He's going to be all right. Same thing with the shoulder injury last year. Like, people kept talking about a shoulder injury when in all reality that was, like, a non-factor. Back on the ground, this won the game. Well, and he goes nowhere. Now we have a 2nd and 9. Maybe a 2nd and 10. I think Kansas City has had enough of the run game.
You can see him right in the middle, number 50. And
like, Gainwell is just not the type of scriptions he could start playing. Kenneth Gainwell just does not have the stature to be a running back, in my opinion. Like, he just looks so much more like a slot receiver to me. I find it odd that the Eagles think Kenny Gainwell fits in that offense. I don't know. It's an odd take. Here comes the blitz. He gets it out. Picked! Picked! Jalen! Oh my God, did A.J. Brown get the ball back? Oh my God, A.J. Brown just got the fucking ball back. Oh my God, A.J. Brown just won that back. Oh, they said his momentum stopped this bullshit. Oh my God, give that ball to Philly. No, that is no, ladies and gentlemen, folks. Did he touch him down? Did he touch him?
He beat him so bad off the line, but here's another look at it.
Did he touch him?
It does look like his hands and arms are under it.
But did he touch him? No, he didn't get touched. Why is that not A.J. Brown's ball? Why is that not A.J. Brown's ball? That's A.J.'s ball. There was no whistle.
Because it's a turnover.
There was no whistle blown, was there?
Snead wasn't touched. That's the big question.
That shit was crazy. Dude, if you're that defender, man, like, you just need to stay down. A guy like A.J. Brown, he'll fuck you up. He will fuck you up.
Even cat ladies deserve rewards. Left-handed people with birthdays, recent grads who can't move on with their lives. All of them. And these people we found on the internet can be automatically enrolled
really,
in the
man.
program and get
Philly had an opportunity to drive it down the field, and that happens. You take the lead.
I was just in Europe.
That's ugly. That's ugly. That's got to be Philly ball, though. I mean, unless they blew the whistle, like, what about that is not Philadelphia football? If there was forward progress ruled, then they would have blown the whistle. If he was touched, we would have seen it in the replay, or they would have blown the whistle. Wonder which fan base is going to go ballistic on Twitter and T-. Yeah, I wonder myself.
Two things at once, Elise. Now back to two things at once. Two things at once.
It's not two things at once.
Mom.
Travis, ask about getting this season's COVID-19 shot.
Mom. Ma.
Batman does it like a snack man. Wonderful pistachios. Get cracking.
Interesting.
Week 12 kicks off with a John Madden Thanksgiving celebration on Fox, CBS, and NBC.
This has been kind of fun.
Tune in to the first ever Black Friday game.
Rule of Cool says this is Eagles ball.
Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Oh shit, Jason Kelce. I just saw a ridiculous Jason Kelce highlight. That dude can move. He wants to win this game, man. He wants to win this one.
And by Burger King. So we look at a few still shots from Super Bowl 57.
Oh, that Walker Kessler. Oh.
Kansas City scored 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Man, that's fucking Eagles ball. Why didn't we hear anything about it? The tackle in motion. Mahomes trying to run. He does. He's going to get about 3. Oh, wow, we have a little bit of a kerfuffle going on at the end of the play there, and we're not going to be able to see it. Oh, they did touch. Oh, A.J. Brown. Man.
A.J. Brown beat him so bad off the line of scrimmage that he wanted the ball thrown to him up the field for the touchdown. Now, Jalen Hurts, it's hard for him to see all that because he's got an all-out blitz coming after him. He's just trying to get the ball out of his hand, so he throws the route that was called.
I swear to God, they all did that video. Mahomes drops back. He doesn't like what he sees. Pulls it down. He's going to look to run again. Oh, my God, Mahomes. Jeez. I don't disagree, bro. I don't.
Miscommunication and the interception.
I don't. Like, I did not see a touch the first time around either. Of course, A.J. Brown is bitching again. He's about to get 96 targets the rest of the game.
I understand what A.J. Brown is thinking because he did get such a great release off the line of scrimmage, and it would have been a touchdown. But as a former quarterback, I understand you don't always see that, especially
3rd and 4 now. This is big.
You've got a rusher, a free rusher coming at you.
Mahomes, pressure coming again. Ball gets out. We have a catch. We do. Hard to see from that angle, but wow, what a throw. What a throw. 3 straight passes on this drive. 2 resulted in Mahomes runs. The second, oh, that's such a fucking dime. That ball is gorgeous. That ball is gorgeous.
Already made a couple plays in this game tonight.
Pacheco on the ground here, I suspect. Yep, there it is. Get a draw play, and Pacheco bouncing off tacklers. This is a gain of 9. Obviously, the meme is that Pacheco runs like he's really mad at somebody, but, I mean, there's never been a more fitting comparison, as Travis Kelce has had to have a target. Travis Kelce is yet to have a target. You can tell that Philadelphia does not want to lose the way they did in that Super Bowl. Death by Kelce. That's definitely been on their mind this time around. Go back to Pacheco again. He's got a hole, and he's got a first. Now Kansas City's moving their way down the field. Poor Travis Kelce getting absolutely mugged. He's getting doubled every fucking play, bro. He's getting doubled. He's getting bracketed. The guy is being watched like a hawk. No more death by Kelce.
Still doing it at 34 years old, but hoping to get involved in this one.
Mahomes, quick out. There's Kelce, just talking about him. Finally getting him involved, and he's got about 8 or 7 yards. Mahomes walking back to the huddle.
When you put him in the slot and then you run him on a slant route with his size.
Yeah, he's winning that every time. Poor Kevin Byard, bro. He ain't got a shot. Not a chance in the world. Kevin Byard wins there. Mahomes is empty. Mahomes throwing quick. He pumps it. He brings it down, and there he goes again. Mahomes using his legs. Mahomes for a first down. What was I saying? This dude is a threat with his legs like we've never seen before.
And really, any team that faces Patrick Mahomes, because of the way that he's able to scramble, he's a hard guy to get to. You don't sack him all that often, but you know his uncanny.
The Chiefs' offensive line is in a fucking war in there. They're fighting for their lives down there. This one goes to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's got the edge, and Clyde's got a first down now. What's that like? Oh no, they went second. Wow. First down after first down after first down for this offense on this drive. Kelce makes a big block. Kelce, Noah Gray. What a design, man. What a design. The Bills could never design a run play so good.
Chiefs on the ground at 86 rush yards against a defense that's allowing an average of 66 a
Second
game.
timeout for Kansas City. Ooh, Reed's yelling. Stop. I wonder what Reed's pissed about. Mahomes must be screaming.
While they talk about it, timeout taken by KC. We're back in 15 seconds after a word from KFC.
I, for one, have never had KFC in my life, and I probably am going to keep it that way. It's just one of those things in the back of my mind where I just know how bad fried chicken is, and even though it's probably, in theory, not that much worse, if even worse than, like, your average fast food, I just can't. I don't know. I just can't.
7-7 game with under 7 to go in the first half. Well, you saw Andy Reid before we went to that little break. He said, trying to get everybody to calm down.
First and 10 now. Chiefs play selection, 15 rushes, 9 passes.
How about that?
Oh.
As the Chiefs head coach against his
Mahomes dropping back. Lofty over the middle. Picked! Kevin Byard! Now Mahomes has thrown one. Hurts has thrown one. I think Andy Reid is fucking livid. Right as that timeout was called, he was screaming his head off to relax. And then he goes and throws a pick. Kevin Byard. Yeah, I mean, that timeout just to throw an interception the following play, that's brutal. Wow. Kevin Byard making an appearance in an Eagles jersey. Making his first big impact play. Wow. Yeah, I mean, what a damn game is right. I kind of needed some sort of points there for my over, but, you know, I guess that's okay. Like, I'm not really thinking about it right now because I'm suspecting points to be scored, but now that's 2 drives in a row where it looked like points were a sure thing, and that didn't end up being the case. So I'm going to need that to change, please. I'm going to need that to change.
Black Friday starts now at Dick's Sporting Goods. Take up to 60% off select troops and save up to $200 on golf clubs and sets. Plus $350 off Halliburton bikes. Shop in store or online, pick up curbside or ship to home. Every holiday starts at Dick's.
Go Eagles, though. Go Philly, though. You have to wonder what Andy Reid was yelling about prior to that timeout. And you have to wonder how that conversation is going right now. Because I'm not sure who he was yelling at. Oh my God, why can't I stop yawning? You have to wonder who he was yelling at. And then for that to be the result of what happened post-timeout, yikes. Finally a good Monday Night Football game. That's what I'm saying, man. Finally is right. Finally is right. Next Monday, we get Bears-Vikings. I mean, low-key, that actually might not be bad. That actually would probably be pretty good. After the game we saw from Chicago's offense last week, that low-key could be a very good game. Here we go. This is a big drive. Zach still in motion. They're going back to the ground game. They're simplifying things, and DeAndre Swift picks up a Swift 10. Simplifying the game.
Yeah, good design here by Kansas City. Justin Watson is going to start on the slant, and then he's getting up the field. And Byard, though, he picks it up. But this throw, a better throw by Mahomes, and it's a touchdown. You got to pull him to where he's got to run away from.
Yeah, you got to throw that to the pylon, brother. You got to throw that more toward the pylon, Mahomes, brother. Here we go, 1st and 10 after the first down by Swift. Play action this time around. He's got time, and he's going to go down. He had time. He did not look to maneuver out of the pocket, though. I thought maybe that would be a play where we'd see Jalen Hurts use his legs, but that was not the case.
6.5 sacks on the year. Well, they're trying to work Jason Kelce to his side to double.
Second and 17 now. That's a big play. Wow. Chris Jones. It's kind of a play where I suspected Jalen Hurts to create a little bit. He had enough time to recognize the heat that was coming at him. He just was not having it. Second and 17 now. He gets it out underneath, and that's not going to go for very much. And now the defenses are starting to clutch their guns. Wow. How about this? We have 3rd and 15. This drive started with a 1st and 10 run that went for a first down. And now they're suddenly in a 3rd and 14. How quickly things can change. How quickly things can change. Opponents have not converted a 3rd and 10 or longer against the Chiefs. Wow. Jalen Hurts is about to change. No, and down he goes. Chris Jones is a fucking menace, dude. This guy is a one-man wrecking crew. I mean, you have to wonder, right? First down, you pick up 10 yards on the ground, and then you go to the air on the next 1st and 10, and you drop for 8 yards. You have to wonder, you know, at what point do the Eagles just commit to the ground game? Because now we saw them throw that interception. We saw a big sack that just really killed the drive. Oh, my God, Kadarius Toney. Oh, my God! Kadarius Toney! This is the impact that Kadarius Toney used to have on the Chiefs offense. That is eerily reminiscent of the big punt return he had against the Eagles in the Super Bowl as well. Chris Jones looks high as shit. Wow. What a fucking... What the hell? Dude, imagine if Kadarius Toney had breakaway speed, it would be over. And they go back on the ground now. Isaiah Pacheco for 4 or so. You have to wonder when both of these teams, at least the Eagles, commit to the ground game. Oh my God. Eerily reminiscent of that punt return in the Super Bowl. Oh, what does Swift have now? Oh, I'll check after this drive.
Second down and 7 here.
Good water. Mahomes through the air now. He's getting out quick, and that seemed like an unnecessarily hard throw. That was a bullet. Now 3rd and 7. Wow. Can the Eagles shut them down here?
Kansas City on their own side of the 50. Here are the drives tonight, stacking up this way.
3rd and 7 now. Mahomes is perfect on 3rd down tonight. Ooh, I think they got him to jump. We have a flag. He's taking a shot. Oh, yeah, Kelce. Do we get pass interference as well? No, we don't. Wow. I thought they were going to get PI as well. They do not. They do get a free play. I thought for sure that they were going to get, I think it was Kevin Byard for pass interference on Mahomes. That's a brutal jump by Sweat. You can't jump there for Sweat.
Patrick Mahomes knew it, and so
That's
he sees
brutal.
the flag. You see him look to his left. He immediately knew that the flag had come out.
That's brutal.
He had a free play to take a shot up the field. Now this was close. Byard's had this assignment speed, they all look like pass interference.
Nah, I don't know. That wasn't as bad as it seemed. I think the arm restriction happened after the ball was over his head, to be honest. They go back to Pacheco on the ground. Isaiah Pacheco to the 25. Wow. Wowzers. Wow, what a jump cut. Jump cut frees him up, and he picks up an easy first.
Chiefs already in 100 rush yards in the game against the top running defense in the NFL. Pacheco knew where the camera was, too.
Mahomes. Rush is coming. No hold called. Fletcher Cox on his ass, though. He gets away, though. Patrick Mahomes scampers for a first. You can't stop him. I'm sorry. He's playing at an MVP level. No one's talking about it. I don't care. I don't care. The fact that this guy has become this much of a threat with his legs, it's not fair. It's quite frankly not fair. He has made life hell for the pass rushers of Philadelphia tonight. Made life hell because they can't just rush the pocket upfield as fast and as strong as they'd like because they're worried about giving up the insides. If they push upfield too much, the edge rushers, then they give lanes for Mahomes, who is going to take them. So you have to find a balance between, getting too far upfield if you're an edge rusher, but also actually getting pressure. So, you have to find a fair balance as an edge rusher. When you're going against the beast that is Mahomes so far, you're going to have a hard time.
A circle of trust to prepare for what's ahead.
Let me see what Swift is up to rushing wise. 47 yards.
Expertise you need to help finance your dream home, guiding you every step of the way toward the goal of home ownership. Get the playbook on financing your next home with Rocket Mortgage.
I would like Jalen Hurts to run the ball a bit more. I don't know. I get he's got a knee issue, but it really hasn't stopped him so far this season. So let's hope that
Canva whiteboards are great
not
for planning.
Ooh, Charlie's bringing his burgers.
I got the grill.
I can't wait for Sunday.
What will you
I
decide
can't
today?
wait for Sunday.
At Canva.com.
Without good blocking, your team's not going anywhere. Cisco blocks cyber attacks for customers around the world, including the entire Fortune 100 and the NFL. Because when the game is on the line, and it's always on the line.
Because when the game is on the line, it's always on the line. The NFL relies on Cisco.
Everybody's talented. Whoever is the most prepared is the one that's going to dominate.
My service is always in front of me. When we're in meetings, I got the ability to draw up our new plays, take notes, but have something that keeps it all in order for me. It's huge.
It's really essential on game day. When you out there, your brain is moving extremely fast, heart pumping, surface, it just slows it all down.
You see a certain look, you adjust, and if you adjust the right way.
So if Kansas City scores on this drive, Philadelphia will have an opportunity to, regardless if Kansas City scores on this drive, I suspect Philadelphia to have an opportunity to double dip to some capacity. So, if you're able to hold Kansas City out of the end zone, you make this a 10-3 game, then Philadelphia has the opportunity to not only kick their own field goal, but who knows, get in the end zone. And then you have an opportunity following the halftime break to walk away with points too. So this could be a big swing. Philadelphia has made the stop that they've needed to get the leg up in the possession game, given that they get the ball at half. They just haven't been able to capitalize. Mahomes goes to Pacheco, and he's got a few. They can still pick up a first down as well, which is something to note. It'd be very difficult to. It looks like Mahomes dropped the ball there, but timeout Philadelphia. That's they're definitely going to try to double dip here.
Over 60% here in this first half, and they've been awfully
definitely going to try and double dip here.
For more yards than Philadelphia has been averaging, giving up all season. So it'll be second down for the Chiefs here.
What are they doing?
Possession inside of 2 minutes left in the half, and it's
got
only
Joe
7-7, but it's been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun, and you know, when both teams are kind of
Here we go, 2nd and 7 now. Checo in the backfield. Does it stay on the ground? It does indeed. Checo has room. It stood up though at about the 5. This is going to be big. This is big. Will Philadelphia be able to hold Kansas City out? This is a big play.
Back to what I said earlier, if they had been able to keep Kansas City from coming away with any points, that's a huge win. But even right now, if they hold them to 3 points,
this is a big fucking
that's
play.
a pretty good job on their part.
Some big ass human beings on the Eagles defensive line, bro.
Here on this Monday night, week 11, the All-State halftime is coming up. Peyton Manning's first half reaction. Chris Berman's fastest 3 minutes coming up on the half. You know, so you got to keep an eye on Travis Kelce, and then also the other guy who's targeted as much as Kelce is Rashee Rice. Now he's gone to Justin
Mahomes, baby, empty. McKinnon coming in motion. They get to Kelce with the motion. The motion works. The motion catches Philadelphia sleeping, and Kelce finds the end zone. Wow. All you need is that eye candy in the backfield, and Kelce is able to slip out. Can Philadelphia respond? We'll see. Big score. They were saving that one.
So Valdez Scanlon comes across. You got Byard. He's going to pick him as Kelce comes out. Byard is going to run with Kelce.
Oh, it was a pick. Wow.
It was a pick. To switch it off. Darius Slay not able to get there in time to make the play.
You know, I'm not like a guru by any stretch, but you know, the way the Chiefs seem to be able to manipulate man coverage, and they just tortured Philadelphia, you know, last season or in the Super Bowl as well. They tortured Philadelphia in the Super Bowl as well with all the motion, the picks, you know, the man-beating routes. You would think that, especially in that area of the field, you might want to not do that. But hey, I'm no guru. I'm no guru. Who am I?
It's like a special bond.
We have 14 points from Kansas City on the board.
And that's when I learned why the Michigan Wolverines don't have a mascot.
Why the Michigan Wolverines don't have a mascot. This is a big drive, though. The Eagles have one timeout, I believe, and like a minute and a half to drive down the field and at least kick a field goal. This is still a big opportunity for them at hand here to really make a difference. Yeah. Somebody just tweeted it out. I can't deal with the PTSD of all this motion Casey is running in the red zone if I was an Eagles fan. Yeah. So you would think to avoid the picks, the motion, to avoid getting tortured by the way the Chiefs are able to manipulate man coverage, that you try and switch it up, but I don't know. Who am I guess.
So beautiful.
Morning, Rob. Looking great.
Does that say USAA?
Yeah, USAA. Amazing home, auto, and life insurance. Plus banking and credit cards.
I'm in because of my dad. You think that'll finally get you in?
Probably not. But it looks great.
What a game. 14-7. Hey, Philadelphia, wake up, please. I would like to win. Please.
This is the foundation of basketball.
This is the foundation of
basketball. Stars, Giants, a new in-season tournament. This time starts now.
Basketball regular season sucks so much ass that I had to add an in-season tournament.
Well, Travis Kelce.
Kelce's second catch of the day goes for a touchdown.
2 catches,
nice.
11 yards, but the score. And during the break, John Perry, we were watching Nick Sirianni complained about, I would guess, what he thinks is
Yeah, I
a
mean,
pick.
that's absolutely a pick.
Yeah, you know what? They all do it. It's a soft rub, but there's not enough contact. He doesn't establish a blocking posture.
I mean, there's not enough contact because I think the defenders avoid him.
I think the other part of that, John, is defensive players. I mean, you have to anticipate that. That's what
Very
teams
true.
do when they expect
Very
man-coverage
true.
to run these natural picks. And,
You got to be ready for the pick routes if
defensive
you're a
backs are typically
defender,
prepared
right?
for it. But
Very
the
fair.
Eagles didn't handle some of this stuff very well in the Super Bowl. A little bit different in the action, but they don't handle this well either.
I mean, isn't there a switch call there or something? I don't know. If you're the Eagles defense, I feel like you got to be able to adapt, man. Same story all over again. Jalen Hurts jumping back to pass. Here comes the heat again. He doesn't see it, and he's going to get stripped. He gets it back. Holy shit, Jalen Hurts is crumbling. Holy shit. The fact he was able to get that back is pretty nuts. Wow. Steve Spagnuolo dialing up heat again at the right time. Oh my God, he had what? Oh man, Jalen Hurts needs to get rid of that ball. He thought he had more time. He had the man he wanted open at the time. He had time to throw it. Why didn't he get rid of it? He's gonna dump it off. Gainwell for just a couple again. Oh boy. I mean, the Chiefs legitimately have a chance to get the ball back now because he just went out of fucking bounds. Oh my God, the Chiefs are going to be able to get the ball back. This is a disaster situation. This is a disaster situation for Philadelphia's offense, man. Wow. Opponents are 0 for the last 23 on 3rd and 10 against the Chiefs. That's insane. Here they come again. Hurts trying to run. He's not going to make it very far. Wow, what a stand. What a fucking disaster Philadelphia is at the moment. What a disaster.
Because of how good this defense had on that series, they're going to give their own offense another opportunity.
This is insane.
He has been really good. And the other guy opposite of him, Mike Dana, two guys coming off the edge that have been outstanding for this Steve Spagnuolo defense. For Spags and the Chiefs, that's 4 sacks over the last 6 plays, and now kind of a shame.
Wow. And here comes Kadarius. And he is well into Philadelphia territory. This turned into what could have been an opportunity for Philadelphia to double dip, for Kansas City now to essentially double dip in their own way. Wow. Am I just that much of a fucking fool for thinking Philly's going to win this game? Jeez. Am I that much of a fool? You know, you got to think that the Eagles are really going to try and stick to the run game in the second half. False start, that's big. Because right now, Jalen Hurts is not finding too much success through the air.
It's against Juwan Taylor. Well, you talked about the penalties that Donovan Smith has accumulated this year. Juwan Taylor, he's had his share of penalties as well, and that talked about the things that Andy Reid said they needed to clean up in the bye week. That's one of them, and it's the penalties on these tackles that.
If the Eagles can somehow stop Kansas City from scoring any points this drive, that would be tremendous. It would be a tremendous win. Here comes Fletcher. Mahomes gets rid of it. We got 2nd and 15. Fletcher Cox, maniac. If somehow they can keep the Chiefs from taking a field goal here, that would be miraculous.
As did Brandon Graham.
Or scoring a touchdown for that matter.
They amaze me that those two are not just still playing, but playing at the level that They are playing at a high level. Fletcher Cox in his 12th year. And
Fletcher Cox, dude, in like Madden like 20, I played franchise with my friends. I would run like dime and nickel all the time and just leave X Factor Fletcher Cox alone in the middle of the defensive line, and he would just do it all himself. Oh, Watson, wow.
Justin Watson. Yeah,
Third and
gives him a
15.
chance if he makes that catch. They're in position to, possibly come away with 3 points, and that's another area. Talk about the penalties that they've had offensively. This is another area that they lead the league in drop passes.
That's a tough drop.
You see, in that area of the field,
that's a tough drop.
That's where Philadelphia has been vulnerable defensively. And
5 targets for Justin Watson.
As much as any quarterback in the game, but Watson not able to hang on to the ball.
Mahomes got all the time he needs. Looking to run. He dials one up, and he's got his man. Oh, my God. And that time, Justin Watson secures it. Suddenly, Justin Watson is the best receiver on this team. What the hell?
That stops the clock with 17 seconds.
Wow. Patrick Mahomes is a special human being, bro.
At the 34 of the Eagles. Flag comes out here while the officials were talking, and let's get the call from Sean Smith.
Encroachment defense, number 98.
Wow.
Calls the offensive player to come out of his stance. 5-yard penalty.
Interesting.
First down.
I mean, doesn't he have a right to get back to the other side of the line of scrimmage, though?
Trying to get back
to
the side of the ball. Fletcher Cox, I mean, look at him. Everybody's looking at Jalen Carter.
I guess.
Fletcher Cox came in there hurdling.
1-9 on the game clock.
I guess they ain't a thing.
And they put 2 seconds back on the game clock, so 19 seconds, and that gives Kansas City a 1st and 5.
Nick Sirianni is not a happy camper at the moment. Mahomes is going to dump it off. McKinnon staying in bounds. He's got a first. We're going to have a field goal attempt following this spike, I would presume.
Mahomes settles it down. And we'll clock it with 2 seconds left. And the field goal unit comes on for Kansas City.
And here comes Harrison Butker. Wow, what a sequence. What a sequence at the end of the half that occurred here. The Philadelphia offense is imploding. They're just not sticking with what's working for them, and it's just killing them. It's just killing them. 18 straight field goals made to start the season for Harrison Butker. Can he continue the streak?
Snap, good hold.
It kind of looked like it was going to miss at first, but it hooked in. 17-7. Fucking Philadelphia selling me per usual.
And that is 10 points put up by Kansas City after the 2-minute warning.
Wow. What a sequence.
Philadelphia gets the ball to start the second half. 17-7.
Philadelphia had so many opportunities in this game to be going into half in such a good spot and just blew it time and time again. Ugly first half for Philadelphia, if we're being honest. Ugly first half.
He knows better than any GPS.
All right, so in the meantime, I'm going to take my halftime break. I will return for the second half, of course. Hold on. Let's update this. 17 plus 7 is 24, right? 3 plus 2. 24. So the over is in good shape, but the money line that I need here is not in so much. But yeah, I'm going to take my halftime break, and I will be back following the half. See y'all soon. All right.
And
we back.
Inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe
we back.
That's Troy Aikman.
Here we go. Eagles get the ball. This is pretty much, I don't want to say the game, but you need to respond here if you're Philadelphia. And I suspect them to stick to their ground game, try to get the ball out quick, avoid Jalen Hurts holding the ball in the pocket as much as possible. That's the game plan here for Philadelphia. Keep the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hands for a long period of time. Keep the ball on the ground. That's what I suspect here.
They've got to secure things up for Jalen Hurts in the passing game, and they've got to start opening up some lanes in the running game as well.
Here we go. On the ground they go. On the ground they go for a good, 4 yards to start the drive. That's a completely fine start.
Yeah, Joe, Nick Sirianni said at halftime they've got to establish a great drive here.
That's a completely fine start.
Because of the sacks and mistakes we've made, but also some good things the Chiefs have done. He said, we got to stay out of second and long. He commented on DeAndre Swift running the ball well, but said he absolutely wants to get A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith involved here.
A.J. Brown, 1 catch, 8 yards. That's it.
Here we go. In motion they go. On the ground for Swift, and he gets blown up. Yeah, not good. Not good. Now you're in a 3rd and long. This is the exact kind of situation the Eagles are trying to avoid offensively. The exact type of situation. Wow. Here we go. 3rd and 7 now. You need a conversion here for Philadelphia. You need a conversion. This is such a big play. Hurts looking to run, and holy fuck. Wow. It just got blown the fuck up. That was worst case scenario for Philadelphia. They weren't even able to sustain anything. Chris Jones just wins. Jason Kelce just gets. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. That was about as bad as the drive could have started. As bad as that drive could have started. Kadarius just got whacked. Becky doesn't have feelings, though, so it's okay. And now the Kansas City Chiefs have an opportunity to really run away with this game here.
That's stopped by the Chiefs defense, man. Are they playing well? Casey Ball attempt.
Need a big stop from that Eagles defense. Need a stop.
Black Friday week is live at Target.
I never knew. You get a solid 4 yards on 1st down. You try to go to it on 2nd. You get blown up. On 3rd down, you also try to go to the ground game. One up again. Wow. This is an impressive showing from the Chiefs defense, to say the least. This defense has been playing outstanding football. Outstanding football. And now they're finding themselves, the Eagles are now finding themselves in a situation where they're going to have to start leaning into their pass game, and that is not going to be good. That's not going to be good news for Jalen.
More mystery.
Disney Plus and ESPN Plus.
Neither of these quarterbacks have even over 100 yards passing so far.
All of this and so much more. Disney Bundle.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a shakaroni.
Bust.
We created
shakaroni
my way. An extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni.
I'm gonna show you what goes on when making a
We take everything you love.
shakaroni.
Pizza gets bigger in the shakaroni.
I'm saying, this goat done took over our home. And he's using it to send out medical bills. Good hand.
Hospital bill for crime.
Did you just say Gap? He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Good thing Coach Crab knows about. Say it one time.
This is just such a bad spot to be in if you're the Eagles.
Close that gap.
I mean, the Chiefs have them right where they want them. The run game now suddenly is getting blown up. You have Jalen Hurts just having no time in the pocket.
Elephant would have been scarier.
Do we have a runaway? Do we have a runaway occurring here?
No, thank you. This is the
And that Eagles defense played pretty well the first half too, man. I mean, they picked off Mahomes once. They forced 2 different 3-and-outs. You know, they've done a good job. They've sacked Mahomes twice, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not, but they really did have a good first half. It's just the offense that's really bogging them down big time.
See how rough the upcoming schedule is for Philadelphia. Home game with
oh my
Bills,
God, that schedule is gruesome for Philly. Jeez.
At Seattle, which is no picnic.
Kansas City gets it at their own 21. This goes to Pacheco, and he has the edge, and he has what looks to be well over a first down, and he gets popped out of bounds.
And all fired up after a 15-yard carry.
The Chiefs, similar to the Bengals, if you are letting them run the ball, if they're having success on the ground, you're not going to win. And tonight that's been the case for Kansas City offensively. They found their rhythm on the ground, and, you know, you're going to have a hard time taking down a Patrick Mahomes-led offense when they have balance. Similar to the Cincinnati Bengals, you're going to have a hard time taking them down when they have balance. And obviously the defense is doing more than their part as well. This one goes back to Pacheco, and once again he has the edge. But we have a flag this time around. This one should be coming back. This one should be coming back. That's a big, big call.
Holding. Offense number 65.
It's a big, big call.
10-yard penalty. First down.
That is penalty number 8 on the year and the 5th hold against Trey Smith.
Yummy.
He's right there in the middle, 65. Look like he got Fletcher Cox. See much there, but that's what they
big.
got if it was the right guy called Trey Smith.
That's big.
But the Eagles,
you need to knock the Chiefs offense out of rhythm somehow. Somehow, some way, you need to find a way to knock them out of the rhythm. Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the backfield this time around. And they go right back on the ground. And he still is going to get a pretty solid gain. He fought. Wow. They get pretty much all of it back. And they pretty much get all of it back.
I mean, that's a good example there. 8 yards.
That's just unacceptable. That is just unacceptable.
The job that the offensive line has been able to do in getting up on people and blocking
unacceptable.
And giving those running backs a place to go with the ball.
See the difference tonight compared to the first 9 games of the season for this Eagles defense.
All right, what do we have here? I'm going to guess some play action. Some play action. And do we do? Fake screen. Mahomes wants it, and he's going to run. And Mahomes is going to make it 3rd and short. I'm going to say it every time the dude takes off. What he's done with his legs this year cannot be understated. And we're seeing how much it's just driven the Eagles defense crazy. Just when the Eagles do enough in the back end to disrupt the pattern and take away what Mahomes wants, the pass rush isn't able to get to him. The lanes open up, and he just takes it. This is a big 3rd and 3, though. Can Philly make a play? Mahomes is dropping back. Mahomes doesn't like it. He's looking to run again. He throws! Oh, my God, he overshot Kelsey. That would have been fucking ridiculous. He had a pass rusher grabbing onto dear life, holding onto his knee, and Mahomes still gets the pass off, but it just goes right over Kelsey's head. Oh, my God.
He's working against Trey Smith.
He had time, too.
And he gets to Mahomes. It looked like
that's insane.
On the ground, but
that's insane.
Kelsey, he just does a great job of seeing when his quarterback's in trouble and finding the open spot.
Oh, man. Kelsey. That's a humongous stand by the Philly defense. And not a great punt. Not a great punt at all from Tommy Townsend. I mean, this is your opportunity, Philadelphia. If you're not able to get points on this drive, you are really putting your defense in a hellish spot. You need points on this drive. Need it. If you would have completed that pass, I would have been fucking pissed.
50% off on holiday toys, treats, apparel, gear, and
not even because I want Philly to win, which I do, but just because, like, how? How the fuck? Mahomes, by the way, has 6 rushes for 38 yards. So, wow, Pacheco is 13 for 81 himself. Good God.
Get your tickets now. My name is Ashley Cortez, and
good God,
Canva
Mahomes.
whiteboards are great for planning.
Ooh, Charlie,
I got the grill.
I can't wait for Sunday.
What will you design today? At Canva.com.
Can't do anything.
Can't do
Can't
anything.
sit, can't stand, can't control the ball, can't control your bowels, can't be like Pops, can't aim, can't stiff arm, sidearm, juke, blitz, cannot deal, can't float like
Was there a single pass attempt outside of that one on that drive? I don't think there was. I think Mahomes, it was the run with Pacheco for the first down, then another run with Pacheco that got called back for the hold, the run with Clyde, and then there was that drop back, and then Mahomes ran for it and got it to 3rd and short, and then Mahomes had that last. No, there was only one pass attempt on that drive. 2 dropbacks, 1 pass attempt. That boom, boom, boom. Better with Pepsi.
We look at the night that this defense has had getting to Jalen Hurts, and there's been opportunities down the field if he just has a little bit more time. If they give him a tick longer in order to hang on to it.
Yeah, that's exactly what the broadcast just said. Hurts has had opportunities down the field if he's just had extra time, but the thing is he hasn't had extra time, so the ball needs to get out faster. The ball needs to be thrown to the hot. They need to get the ball in A.J. Brown's hands quick. They need to find the rhythm with their ground game again. This drive is so fucking big. Hurts with 12 dropbacks. He's been hit 4 times. 7 times he's been pressured. He's been sacked 5 times. No way. Holy shit. And here we go. He's fucking an empty. This ball better be getting rid of quick. Or he better be running it. They time the heat again. First taking a shot. He's got A.J. Brown, but he's out of bounds. He took his chance. He saw one-on-one with his number 1 guy. But the win is not enough to beat the sideline.
Previous 3 drives for the Eagles. 3 punts, 1 first down, and 70.
Jeez, he didn't even get close to getting anything in bounds there. I don't hate the decision, but you need to capitalize on it. At some point, you do need to capitalize, man. I mean, opportunities that they haven't. We can look back at that play where Jalen Hurts threw that pick. He had A.J. Brown that one up the field. That would have been such a big difference. Screenplay to DeAndre Swift. Makes one man miss underneath in the open field. That was a huge, huge play by Swift to make that linebacker miss. Wow, what a fucking move. What a move. If that gets blown up, you're suddenly in 3rd and 7 again. You find yourself in a 3rd and manageable, and this is exactly where, oh, Willie Day, this is exactly where Philadelphia has wanted to be, and I cannot believe they're not in the tush push. Oh, my God. What the fuck are they play calling? Why were they not in tush push? Holy shit. What the fuck am I seeing right now? What am I watching? This is an absolute implosion.
Trying to decide whether he was going to give it to him or pull. And then by that time, you know, the Chiefs are able to rally. I really
Holy
thought,
shit.
Joe, they're on 3rd down, that if they didn't make it, they would do the tush push and pick it up. But with 15 yards there, there's
That's horrendous, man. I cannot believe they didn't go to the tush push there. What are they doing? Now, Kadarius Toney makes 2 fucking guys miss, a 3rd, and then gets gang tackled. And now this defense has their backs up against the wall, and the pressure is on even further. This is inexcusable.
bringing down Swift in the backfield. Chiefs get it right back. Up 10.
I am in absolute disbelief that they didn't run the tush push there. No, they are absolutely suffocating Philadelphia. I just am so confused as to why they didn't run the push there. Why are we trying to overcomplicate things? Even if you don't pick it up on third down, you're going to get closer. You'll pick it up on fourth with the same thing. As great as the Chiefs defense is playing, we're seeing what, in my opinion, is an implosion from the Eagles offense. Implosion. Confusing drive there. They finally got into third and manageable. It's exactly where they've been waiting to find themselves. And they don't run it. You know, I hate to say it, but I was talking about how earlier I don't think Nick Sirianni's a top whatever head coach, top 10. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I firmly believe he's been, his team has been outplayed in the biggest of games. I'm just saying.
Oh, come on, I can't even watch the game.
Just saying.
Play. This is not a watch party.
Watch party? Who said party? I said party party.
Let's check the replay.
This what really happened replay.
Apparently Jalen, oh my God. Jalen Carter almost intercepted the spike on Mahomes at halftime. Oh my God. Oh, that would have been fucking nuts.
Hope he's got progressive.
That would have been fucking
Tuesday night,
crazy.
it's a celebration of Taylor Swift on Dancing with the Stars. Get ready to sing and dance along to her biggest
Hold on, I
hits.
gotta show you all this.
Dancing with the Stars live Tuesday at 8 Eastern on ABC.
I gotta show you all that next commercial break, dude. Holy shit. And what do the Chiefs do on first down? They go to the ground, and the Eagles are not having that no more. They're fucking sick of that shit.
There's Donna Kelsey, who
I'm sure it's amazing as Donna Kelsey to have 2 kids in the NFL, but on the other hand, it's like, how do you root? I'm sure you enjoy this game because you really can't lose per se, but at the same time, how do you enjoy this game? You just can't lose. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now.
How's he adjusting to all this attention? He said,
Here we go.
We're having a great time. We're both happy, enjoying life.
Mahomes looks to get it out quick. He does. Kelsey makes his man miss. And he's brought down 3rd and short. And he's hurt. Holy shit. Oh, man. Is that knee or that ankle again? He's had issues with the lower body all season long between the knee and the ankle. And it looks like there he went down gingerly. He got up gingerly, I should say.
Navigate it and get the ball out. And over when you watch him, he knows when he's protected. He knows when he can hold it.
He understands leverage so well. Mahomes, Kelsey does. It's pretty insane. 3rd and 2, we have Kadarius in the backfield, and we are going to get a false start, I assume. Wow. Huge! Another huge play. Another huge flag. Last drive, Kansas City got backed up due to a flag in Jawan Taylor. How fucking fitting. Huge. Oh, ouch. Kelsey's leg got rolled up on. Ouch. Hate to see that. And he's back. I guess he's okay.
He's had some nagging injuries and just has continued to play through it. It's slowed him down some, and he's playing through this tonight also.
3rd and 7 now.
3rd down and 7.
Mahomes taking a shot. He's got his man, and he overshoots him. And now the Eagles defense makes yet another humongous stop. Can Philadelphia's offense come alive at all?
You would expect it to be thrown if you're running a go route, but as he gets past Bradbury right away, and then you see he starts running towards the middle of the field where there's a safety over there. So Mahomes, you can tell Andy Reid not happy about that at all, and he's looking down there at Watson, seeing the same thing that I saw, and we saw Mahomes
Justin Watson, yeesh.
So those
are some of the things that have happened to them on the lack of big plays in the passing game this year.
Beautiful punt by Townsend. Covey on the return.
Holy space for Britton Covey.
Good return.
Britton Covey had 4 fucking guys waiting for him at like the 35-yard line, and he split all of them.
Because the defense being able to make a stop while their offense has been struggling.
Here we go.
27-yard return by Britton Covey.
That's tough.
Frustration for Patrick.
Justin Watson has made a few big plays tonight, but that one, as well as the drop earlier, are 2 he's going to want back for sure.
Sir, there's no easy way to say this. Your wife isn't who she says she is.
I'm sorry.
Can the Eagles get back on track?
This is all just a misunderstanding. Had a bad day is all.
I'm a sheriff of the American Constitution.
You want a towel?
Does my moist repose bother you?
I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
What is this movie, bro?
What is the point of
Movie
being a
looks
billionaire if I
goofy
can't
as
have
hell.
somebody killed?
FX's Fargo premieres Tuesday at
It's a
10
show.
on
It's a show.
FX. Stream on Hulu.
Go to Old Navy and you'll save a toboggan full of buckaroonies. It's a real bada bing, bada boom
I mean,
situation. This Friday you'll
we've been talking about how great Jalen Hurts and this Eagles offense has been. They've looked like they've been back to form these last few weeks. They've been playing some extremely good football. And now tonight, when they're needed most, they vanish. This has been the reverse script for Philadelphia in terms of which side of the ball has shown up. In the Super Bowl, we expected the defense to really show out and the offense to do enough to get the job done. And it was the opposite. The offense balled out. The defense was nowhere to be found. Now in this game, we have an Eagles defense which has not been as good as their previous campaign, yet their offense has really found a rhythm, and here we are. Their defense is stepping up to the plate, and their offense is nowhere to be found. They just cannot put together a full game of football, a complementary game of football. He's killing them. And it's killing them. Boom, 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 boom.
I got the grill. I can't wait for Sunday. What will you design today? MakeCamlin.com.
Oh, let me show you that play real quick. Check this shit out. Hold on, let me open my speaker. Check this shit out. So Jalen Carter attempted to pick off the spike from Mahomes right before the half. Check this shit out. There. Bookmarks. Look at this. Look at this.
And we'll clock it with.
Look at this. His hands are like under that ball.
With 2
That's
seconds.
crazy, bro.
With 2.
Oh my God. That's nuts. Hurts. The ball. And now we're in 2nd and 10.
Set it down to Laura.
I don't hate the 1st and 10 pass, but bro, this is an ugly showing. The fact that Carter got that close to picking that off, never really seen that before. Never really seen that before, and that is hysterical. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Jalen Hurts is 6 for 10 for 55 yards. That's nice. And then Jalen Hurts is about to get swarmed. Play action, actually. RPO, I would say more so. That's a big hit. So here we have an Eagles offense in very, 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 very short yardage. You'd like to think the tush push would be utilized here. Good job. Oh, wow, it's a miracle. They're whipping out the tush push when they need it the most. And there it is for the 1st down and more. Jalen Hurts is getting fucking trampled. It's organized mass. It's organized mass. You can't do anything about it. Crazy shit. Oh my God. Wow, I mean the push that they get there is ridiculous. End around with DeAndre Swift. He's got space. DeAndre Swift! He's out! Go, go, go! Hold on to the ball. He got fucking slammed. But wow, what a play! That is what Philly needed! The end around. I was like, why isn't Boston Scott again? And DeAndre Swift comes out of nowhere from the slot in motion. Wow. You got to get the run game going somehow. He doesn't quite have the speed to go all the way in that case because of how he had to cut up field. He wasn't running straight the whole way. But big gainer for DeAndre Swift there. Here comes the heat again. He's giving his guy a chance. And A.J. Brown's fucking strapped. But Jarius Sneed right where he needed to be. That's what you got to do. They had about 9 guys coming at Jalen Hurts' neck. A.J. Brown doesn't win. That was the right read, though. That was the right read, though.
I think A.J. Brown just kind of misread where the ball was going a little bit. He slowed down
oh, man.
just enough. I don't know if he was trying to get Sneed into
now we have 2nd and 10. You'd really like a touchdown here if you're Philadelphia. This is the deepest you've been in quite some time. 2nd and 10 now. A.J. Brown going in motion. We have 2 guys in the backfield. Oh, yeah. Triple option. Devontae Smith. Triple option play gets them about 5 yards, I believe. Now we're in 3rd and 5.
Well, they put Devontae Smith in the backfield and they run the play action. He's over there on the left side. They fake it to Swift.
Play action. Is that triple option, play action? Same thing. Close enough. Right. Close enough. 3rd and 5 here. This is huge. Wow, that tush push was the Eagles' first 3rd down conversion all night. Nice. Nice. Hurts alone in the backfield. 2 to snap. Here comes the heat again. Hurts looking to run. Hurts has got a lane. Jalen Hurts. He finds a hole. He exposes the rush. Finally, Philadelphia has taken advantage of the Chiefs sending the crib. Similar to what I was talking about with the Chiefs or with the Eagles, where they cannot, with their pass rush, send too many guys flying upfield, or else if you miss one gap, there's so much space. And that's exactly what happened there. The Chiefs sent everybody and their mother upfield. A gap opened up, and there was no one there to stop Hurts. That drive was humongo bungo. Humongo bungo. Wow. And all I can say is credit to the Eagles defense for even giving them a chance so far. That was such a big drive, bro. Wow. Such a big drive. A lot to update after that drive. We're up to 31 points total. DeAndre Swift is up to what I think is 78 rushing yards. So that's cash. So we could change the color on that guy. Fun. Jalen Hurts is up to 16 rushing yards. Okay. Too bad he lost 2 on that fucking fumble or whatever the hell happened. That quarterback draw that got blown up, I think, was when he lost the yardage. Hey, we have life. We suddenly have life over here in the Caveman's Parlay of Pain. Oh shit, that's not supposed to be green.
Speaking of flavor, order occasion style.
My bad. I wish it was green, but not supposed to be yet. Not yet. He just needs 9 more rushing yards, and Jalen Hurts is gonna do whatever it takes to win this fucking game because he wants it, and he wants it bad.
But who are the chefs? Rookie mistake.
Great googly moogly.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
This is the story of the airport, and it can feel a little out of
What a
your
drive,
hands.
man. What a
What
drive.
if, instead of being stuck in line, the United app could help you just skip it? Looking for your gate? What if
Oh
a
my
map
God.
could
Listen
take
to
you
this
right
now.
there?
So starting next week in Week 12 and for the rest of this year, Monday Night Football will have flexi schedules for the first time ever. The remaining Monday night schedule goes as follows. Bears, Vikings, Bengals, Jaguars, Titans, Dolphins, Packers, Giants for Week 14, Chiefs, Patriots, Ravens, 49ers, Lions, Cowboys. I would say that the Bengals and Jaguars probably gets flexed out without Joe Burrow. Titans and Dolphins will probably get flexed out because the Titans suck. Packers, Giants are horrendous, so we might see 2 flexes that week. I wouldn't be shocked if they kept Titans, Dolphins, though, because they don't want to flex 2 games for that double header on Monday night. Chiefs, Patriots, I think that gets flexed. Patriots can't hang. Ravens, 49ers, that will stick. Lions, Cowboys, that will stick as well. You can see a lot of movement in the schedule, and I'm fucking here for it. Robert, how you doing, my guy? Much better game tonight. Much better game. I'm actually happy to be on stream. I'm not sitting here dreading my entire existence for the next hour because the game is so bad. So this is good.
They have something to fight for here down the stretch with the Vikings.
Oh, thank God I have that water. Let me tell you.
Resurrected their season.
Thank God I got that water. Let me tell you.
Through 3 different starting quarterbacks. The Chiefs, by the way, were born in 1960. But they're in the midst of their winningest era.
A lot of interesting flex options for sure.
They won 2 Super Bowls and 7 straight division titles.
Here we go.
By a fearless pass catcher, Travis Kelce, 72 receiving yards per game. Most by a tight end in NFL history.
All right. Kansas City has a chance to respond now. Do they do so? Play action, Mahomes. He takes his dump-off option to Rashee Rice, who's got way more green grass than I thought he was going to once he turned upfield. He got a first down. Yeah, that was definitely blown coverage to some effect. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't know who was playing that deep left third, why he's biting down on Kelce in the middle of the field like that. But hey, a pitch to Pacheco. He's got the edge. There's a hold. That's coming back. Another big penalty that's going to really put this drive behind. Wow. Travis Kelce now. 3 drives ago, we saw a big hold that put the Chiefs back. They ended up punting on that following 3rd down. The following drive then, they had a false start that backed them up 5 yards, and they ended up punting on 3rd down. Now here, they get a first down on their first play from scrimmage on this drive. What happens? The next play, a hold. Huge. Huge.
They've had a lot of penalties on the offensive side
Here we
of
go.
the ball.
Here we go. This is a big opportunity for Philly. Mahomes drops back. He gets it out quick. And Rashee falls for about a gain of 6 or 7. So they get some of it back.
Rashee Rice, who Patrick Mahomes actually had a chance to work out with in Texas prior to the draft, came back and said, hey, take a look at this kid from SMU. They drafted him in the 2nd round, and they're glad they did. Yeah, they are. And it wasn't that they wanted Patrick Mahomes to work him out so much. It's just that Patrick's in the Dallas area, and so was Rashee Rice. They got together, and Patrick signed off on him. And
all right, 2nd and 14. Mahomes drops back again, taking a shot to the sideline. And we have a flag on Darius Slay. Oh, Darius Slay, bro. You did not just have to interfere with fucking Marquez Valdes-Scantling, dog. That's brutal. Come on, Darius. You're better than that, dude. The Chiefs really said, okay, you're going to leave our number 5 receiving option alone one-on-one with your number 1 corner. We're going to test him. And it worked. Jeez, that's terrible. That's terrible on Slay's part. That's a big, big flag, too, there. Wow. They had him in 2nd and 14. Back to Pacheco on the ground. He's got a couple. They're about 3.
This defensive front after that first half and the way that Kansas City was able to run the football. They've tightened things up a little bit more here in the second half. Done a pretty good job.
Mahomes playing peacemaker after that play. And Kelsey came away a little hot. And he and Hassan Reddick are
live on YouTube
yelling at each other. 2nd and 8.
All right. Mahomes dropping back. Deep drop. Taking a shot. Oh, man. He took another shot for Valdes-Scantling. And he goes stumbling over himself. And now we're at 3rd and 8.
Well, the Eagles, they decide to come after Patrick Mahomes. He's one-on-one across the board. Take your shot. And with a deep shot opportunity, he takes it. And it looked like, you know, it definitely has a step.
Ooh, did Reed interfere?
Tangled up. I didn't.
No, there's nothing there, man. There's absolutely nothing there.
He kind of turns and instead of just running through the ball.
No, there's nothing there. Don't bitch. You can't bitch about that. 3rd and 8 now. This is so big. Mahomes shuffling in the pocket. A flag. Oh, we have an incomplete pass. There's going to be defensive holding, though, I'm suspecting. My guess is this is defensive holding. This is big. This is a humongous call. Oh, my God. This defense has done such a good job all night, and now they're selling. They're selling. Oh, my God. They're selling so hard. That was it. That was the play they needed. That was the play they needed.
And here's the illegal contact.
Why? I mean, why was that necessary, Ricks?
They got it. And, yeah, Eli Ricks is... You know, they've had to rotate quite a few people.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Wow. That's horrible. And that keeps the drive alive. That's two humongous flags that's kept this drive alive. Play action for Mahomes. He's getting rushed. Fired. Ball got tipped. Mahomes is struggling now big time, though. Every play has been scratching and clawing. The pass rush is finally disruptive. We're seeing the secondary really give Kansas City a hard time down the field. Granted, there have been flags thrown, but the quick hitters haven't been there. Mahomes is under pressure trying to take shots. They're not working. The Eagles' defense, they just need to stop shooting themselves in the foot. 2nd and 10 here. 2nd and 10 here for Kansas City. They're not – I'm not sure if I would say they're in field goal range just yet. It's a deep one. Screen to Mecole Hardman, cuts back inside, and he's going to make it 3rd manageable. Going to make it 3rd and manageable.
Coming up on a minute left in the 3rd quarter and a 3rd down and 3 for Kansas City.
This is big.
By 3.
This is big. Can Kansas City convert? They've been 6 for 10 tonight on 3rd downs. The 46% success rate on 3rd down for the year. They're going to run with Jarek, and he's got the biggest hole in the world for an easy 1st down. Wow. A big 1st down. Man, this drive should be over. Wow. And Kansas City is going to find a way to put points up on this drive. I don't think Philadelphia was suspecting a run there. I'm not going to lie. I think they were completely caught off guard by that play call. Mahomes dropping back. I lied. It was a draw to Pacheco, and he goes nowhere. Dropped. And now for the 3rd quarter, we have a 17-14 score, and this is going to be a good finish, folks. This is going to be a good-ass finish. Good-ass finish here. Sending out my 4th quarter tweets. It's a good game.
Fee-free overdrafts. Easy credit building.
Come on, Discord. Discord's not working.
You feel good.
Please load.
Chime, the #1 most
Thank
loved
you.
banking app.
This Christmas.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it?
Epic
White, nutty,
fourth
absolutely
quarter
insane.
finish. Inbound.
Returns.
Watch the rest.
You're now eaten by a tiger?
I've nearly been eating by a lot of things, and none of them got more than a nibble. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
All right.
Willy Wonka. Wonka? You're a Wonka.
Paste.
Gotcha.
That's
Wonka. Rated PG.
Wonka.
AI has the power to automate. But if it's using untrusted data, can you trust the results? Your business doesn't just need AI, it needs the right AI
Did
for
that
your
work?
business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed
Cool.
to multiply output. by
Doing anything
delivering
special
AI to
for
your needs.
Thanksgiving? Not really. No, just I play football in the morning with some of my friends, and then
Let's create the right
go have
AI
dinner
for
with
your business.
the family. Your
Watson X.
pretty typical Thanksgiving.
Let's create.
Pretty typical Thanksgiving for the average human being. So, and I'm more than grateful. How about you, Robert? How about yourself?
Hey, how about a Corona? Oh, yeah.
It's getting to be the fun time of year where we all got a lot of time off from work. Get to be with family. I hope. I know this sometimes can be not the best time of year for those, but for the most part, I would like to consider this a good time of year for folks. But yeah, just playing football in the morning. I did. Fun fact: I play in a bar league, football league, which is very competitive. Don't confuse bar league with non-competitive because this shit gets chippy. It's competitive. Everyone cares. Won technically my second championship, but I consider it the first. Our team won our first championship this past Saturday. That was fun. Mahomes dumps it off to Kelsey on 2nd and 10 for 4 yards or so. But yeah. So champs this weekend. That was lit. That was lit. And someone said, nothing, just spending with the family. Good. That's all that matters, man. Andy Reid waddling and yelling about. Congrats,
so
thank you, man.
On the third-year pro from Louisiana Tech.
Very proud of it. Oh.
Helmet to helmet hit from a teammate.
Ouch.
Back after this.
Okay, that did not look fun. For Milton. Did anyone else see dumbass Kareem Jackson? Bro finally returned from suspension just to go launching himself into the head and neck area of Josh Dobbs with this helmet to get suspended another 4 games. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing, Kareem Jackson? Like, you just returned from a suspension, and then you go and do something that you literally just got suspended for again. Like, what are we doing? Like, the guy either wants to get suspended and kicked out of the league, or he just doesn't know how to tackle. You might just not know how to tackle, to be honest with you. That's very possible.
Do you need space? You need the General.
Hey, TJ, who are we playing today? Bro, it's a bye week. It's a Viper Fury.
Okay, who's playing today?
Hey, TJ, see you in the pit.
The school play was really coming together until disaster struck.
Put your 4s up. Put your 4s up. It's the 4th quarter, baby. Put them up. Put your 4s up. Bang. Exciting finish ahead of us. Please win, Philly. Please. Please, Philadelphia, win the game for me.
Today I'm designing a Canva website.
Wow, it's amazing.
That would be very, very nice of you, Philly, if you came out with a win here for me.
Canva whiteboards really get our ideas flowing. Just needs to feel more us. What will you design today? At Canva.com.
This feels like an extremely long commercial break. I'm not really vibing with it. I know Hurts has been bottled up for the most part. He's had a couple rushing attempts. He just hasn't had much room to really scamper. He's really just not had much room to scamper.
You're born the original impossible. You spend the rest of your life proving
only 16 yards rushing indeed. But we are in a situation now where I think Jalen Hurts is going to use his legs whenever he sees fit. He wants to win this game. He wants this one. Especially after that Super Bowl. He wants it. Here we go. We have 3rd and 6. This is huge. Huge. Mahomes drops out. Gets it. Short, though. Kadarius Toney was not able to get to the line to gain. And Kevin Byard makes a huge tackle. Here we go. Decision time. You'd like to imagine Kansas City is going to keep them on the field. Yes, they are. They're keeping him out there.
They put Toney in the backfield, let him run an option route, and does a nice job.
You know, I wouldn't. You know, you kind of wish that Kadarius would reach for that. You know, I do think I do kind of expect that from him there. They go to clock. Ooh. Oh, he got it. I thought he was at the line to gain still. He picks it up. Walking back to the line.
First down, Kansas City. On that 4th and 1 conversion. Trey Smith here, the right guard. You see
Big win.
Goes low, and he's able to kind of move some people out just enough to where Pacheco's able to pick that up.
Pacheco just gets a full out of steam. The offensive line paves enough of a path, and easy pickup. 1st and 10 now. Pacheco in motion. A lot of action behind the line of scrimmage. Ball's out! Travis Kelce fumbled! Whoa! What a sequence! Oh, that's killer! That's all that Kansas City couldn't do in this spot. Oh, he's not down either. Wow.
Great job by Bradley Roby.
Wow.
He had missed the last 3 games with a shoulder injury.
Insanity.
And it was Roby from the other side who just punched it out.
And now the Eagles defense once again making such a large stop. And here we go. Philadelphia suddenly has all the momentum they ever could ask for. Woo-hoo! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Snap. They dump it off to... Oh, good God in heaven. And they almost completely fucked it up. Holy shit. That was just... I don't think that was a good play call. That was horribly executed. Nothing about that was good.
To protect this throw, but Snead, he sees it right away.
Oh, my God. Yeesh. A.J. Brown just not able to make any type of play on that. Yeah, that should have probably been pick 6. For some reason, 22, McDuffie doesn't go for the ball. He goes to hit A.J. Brown. He probably could have caught that shit. 2nd and 10 now. Play action, another screen. That goes nowhere. Why are we running screens with Julio fucking Jones? And now Kansas City's defense is coming alive. This is putrid. This is I mean, after the drive you just had, this is putrid in every sense of the word for the Philadelphia offense. Opponents are 0 for 24 on 3rd and 10 plus. 0 for the last 24, I should say, on 3rd and 10 plus against the Chiefs defense. The math is what we say not in the favor of Philadelphia here. And here comes the fucking heat from Kansas City. You can just smell it. Hurts looking to run. He's not going to get very far, though. He gets about 5 or 6, and they're punting the ball away. And Travis Kelce's big mistake is patched up. That is so big. That was simulated pressure.
First and second down throws, trying to get the ball out.
Was it? I don't know. I'm not smart enough for all that. Wow.
And then rely on a defense that's been pretty good here in this second half.
Wow. I mean, you need to sustain something. Your defense just made such a big play. Oh, my God, Kadarius Toney. That dude makes at least 2 guys miss per punt return. Minimum. At least Jalen Hurts got 21 rushing yards, right? Yikes, man. Yikes.
They have a 3-point lead. This is a deep shot to Justin Watson.
This game has been sloppy business offensively for both sides. Sloppy. This could turn into a possession game. They try to run with Pacheco, it goes nowhere. As I was saying, this could very easily turn into a field position game late, where the Eagles had to punt from. If their defense is able to get a stop, they're going to be starting their next drive from pretty much that same spot. So this could become a field position swap quick.
They haven't had the explosive plays that we're used to seeing. They've been so much better tonight on third down. Really good there. But protecting the football, the 2 red zone turnovers that you talked about, and they've still not gotten a real big chunk play.
2nd and 9 now. Here comes the heat. He gets it out quick. That's dropped. And now Rashee Rice, the case of the drop skis. 3rd and 9. And the Eagles defense come up big and make a stop here. Last drive, they ran into some trouble with flags in big spots. Will they be able to stand up when they're needed here? Again, another time we find the Eagles defense having to make a humongous stop with their backs up against the wall to bail out what's been an atrocious offensive showing. McKinnon in the block. Here comes the heat. Mahomes gets rid of it. He's got Watson. He's been trying to hit him down the field, and he finally gets him. They're on the same page. The ball is dropped in a bucket despite all the pressure being in his face, and falls right in the bucket. Wow. What a throw, man. When you need your quarterback to make a throw in a big spot, he does it, and Mahomes does it. They are just picking on these no-name defensive backs, man. They really are. These lame-ass defensive backs are blowing it. Dump off to Pacheco, who almost got away from Cunningham. That was Eli Ricks with the hold on that 3rd and long. Now, I think that was Sidney Brown on 3rd and 9. That throw is crazy in a fucking breadbasket. When you need your quarterback the most, Patrick Mahomes is there for you. That's insanity. That's an insane throw. Pacheco goes in motion. He stays into Mahomes' right. Rolling pocket, goes out quick to Sky Moore, who breaks a tackle. Sky Moore sighting. And now we have 3rd and medium. Another big 3rd down. It's been the story of the game for Kansas City. 3rd down. Conversion.
They don't typically bring a lot of pressure, but Sean Desai, the defensive coordinator, he decides to get the ball out of Mahomes' hands quick, rally and make a play. And then he makes a throw like that.
3rd and 4. Here we go. He's alone back there. He gets out quick, and that was a dangerous throw. And here's that field position game we were talking about. There is a probability that the Eagles find themselves pinned deep in their own territory. And they're going to have to put a drive together.
He comes over, and I think he felt what you said, Joe. Right out in front of him, and
oh my God.
Just not able to make a play. Cunningham was out in front of him.
He dropped it. Went right through his hands. I mean, that ball was so perfect. That ball was the definition of perfection. Oh my God. He got scared. Watching got scared. That's really all it is. Oh my God. They get so lucky that that bounces in the end zone. Oh my God. They're so lucky.
And just a net of 19 yards of field position for the Chiefs.
So lucky.
Back in 30 seconds after a word from State Farm.
This offense needs to do something, man.
Coach, Jake from State Farm.
Well, Patrick, it's official.
You saved with home and auto insurance. You're the league's most
so
valuable
lucky.
butler. MVP? Me? You surprised? Man, I just did not see this coming.
What's crazy now, and I know I shouldn't be thinking this way, but we have a point total of 31 points, right? I need the Eagles to win. So theoretically speaking, they score a touchdown, right? That puts them up 3 points themselves, 4 points actually. So then Kansas City cannot kick a field goal, and then Kansas City would need to kick a field goal at least to make the game hit the over. But that wouldn't, they wouldn't be kicking a field goal because they need a touchdown. So I need points kind of soon. Another screen. Oh my God. The Eagles are play calling super scared. What's going on, Mr. Dangerfield? How you doing, brother? The Chiefs gonna fuck it up. What do you got? What do you got? I need the Eagles to win. That's really all I'm worried about, bottom line. Eagles win. Wow, what a back down by McDuffie, man. What a play. 2nd and 10. Oh, man, the Eagles have not been on schedule all night. Another screen. This one is Swift, but he's got blockers, and he has room, and he has speed. DeAndre Swift for a big gain. That has to be the 4th or 5th screen call in the last, 6 offensive plays ran. They're really trying to fucking make the Chiefs pay for the pressure. Wow. Yes, sir. We root for the Eagles up in here. That's right. Another bubble. This one to Julio. He gets about 4. Screens, these quick hitters. I'm confused. I know they're somewhat working, but I'm confused. These screens, they've been screens and bubbles and just trying to get blockers out front. Interesting to me.
Some of their best drives have been when they've gone to that formation. Some of their best runs have been out of that.
Here we go now. 2nd and 5. 6 yards from midfield. Cannot have a negative play here. Jalen Hurts dropping back deep. He's got a guy in his face. He dumps it off, but Stoll has 2 guys on his back, and now it's a 3rd and 5. The goal for Philadelphia here is to pick up enough to make it a 4th and manageable, and you go. You don't need it all here. Philadelphia, it's the name of Philadelphia's offense. It's been the name of the offense for Philadelphia, man. All year long, you have 4 plays, and you're playing with 9 yards to gain each and every set of downs. So treat it like this 3rd and 5 here. This is huge. Hurts dropping back again. He gets rid of it. He's got his man. Devontae Smith wins. Wow. When you need your receiver to win a rep, he does. The Heisman winner. Wow. Woo-hoo. They needed Devontae Smith to win, and he does. Finds space. Great read by Hurts. Ball on the money. Woo! 100 yards passing. Wow. Here we go. Jalen Hurts dropping back deep again. He's taking a shot. He's got Devontae. He's down at the 1. Wow! Woo! Philadelphia.
The completion of 41 yards to Devontae Smith. This is such a great job by Devontae Smith. He slows down for the ball and is able to just make sure.
What a catch. What a catch. What a ball. That's what they've been waiting for. And here you go. Patented Philadelphia Eagles football, baby. Oh, we have a flag, though. We have a flag, though. Usually in this case, there's either an encroachment or a guard lines up in the neutral zone. Nope, we have an offside. And your Philadelphia Eagles take the lead. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Hey Siri, what's 21 plus 17? 38. Oh my God, that's so sick. He makes the kick, right? Yeah, okay. Dude! Hurts is up to 22 yards rushing. Oh man. Oh my goodness gracious. This parlay is so close to hitting, and it's going to miss in the most brutal fashion ever. Robert, I'm scared. I'm scared as to how this is going to end, man. I am terrified. I am terrified.
Tell me something that will make me angry. That's her part. Napoleon, rated R. Oh, baby boy, hope you had your chunky soup.
Oh my God.
Pretty boy, I'm a pretty man.
Wow. Philly could get another score. You are right indeed. I think what I'm rooting for here is a quick drive for Phil, or a quick drive for Kansas City that results in a situation where they're comfortable enough to kick a field goal. I think that's what I'm rooting for here.
Get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch all on them. Please forgive him. It's all good, just a little awkward. We'll wrap this up.
Black Friday starts now. Turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro in titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700.
Oh, baby. Now, the scary part about that play was, let me show you the scary part about that play. So going into tonight's game, I had a 27-point lead over my opponent in fantasy, right? He had one guy remaining. I had no guys remaining. His guy remaining was Devontae Smith. He's down by 12, so I should be fine in theory. But, you know, if Devontae Smith scores there, that's another 6 points. He's up to 100.9, and then suddenly I have to really sweat this out. So thank fuck Devontae Smith went down there. He didn't get in the end zone. That would have been – it would have been so good but so bad at the same time. And that is so fitting for the way the season has gone for me.
Wednesday on ESPN.
That has been so fitting for the way the season has gone for me.
Look at that touchdown. They put Devontae Smith in the slot. Mike Edwards, 21, is who then has to pick him up.
And he's run right by him.
That's not a fair foot race, and Devontae Smith is going to win that. That ball was underthrown just a little bit.
Great play by Devontae Smith.
Such a great job of slowing down and tracking this.
Great play. Great catch.
Both he and A.J. Brown do a terrific job of that, which sets up.
God, Devontae smiling on there. Jalen Hurts watching so fucking bad. All right, this is a big-ass drive here, folks. The boot.
That 41-yarder to Smith, the longest play of this game to set up the touchdown push.
Wow, what a game. What a game this is, man. This is fun. I would say it's definitely living up to the hype. Definitely living up to the hype.
7:45 Eastern. The San
Super Bowl rematch has been a good one.
On the Golden State Warriors at 10. Coverage begins with NBA countdown at 7:30 Eastern.
I'm out of water. No. Here we go. How can Mahomes respond? They're going to go to Pacheco on the ground. Ooh. It's only going to get about 2. They've been trying to stick to their guns on the ground, but this Kansas City Chiefs offense in the second half has been sputtering. Flags have gotten them down the field for the most part, and they fumbled. They haven't found nearly as much success on the ground. The quick hitting passing game has not been there for them all game, and they've been struggling to hit downfield. It's been a struggle bus of a second half. Mahomes taking a chance over the sticks, and that ball is not on target. And now it's a 3rd and 8. Look out. Look out.
Yeah, they just have been a little off, on some of these throws. We've seen a couple drops in this game, but then on this play, when Mahomes comes out to the right, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, he's going to be the target.
Okay, Scantling.
It's an open
miscommunication, it appears.
Nowhere close.
And they get a guy to jump, and this might be a. Will they get him? No, the offensive lineman moved, so it's a. Oh my God, Brandon Graham! You're like in your 15th year in this league, and you're still jumping. That's atrocious, to be honest. That is atrocious.
See how they rule this, because Brandon Graham comes into the neutral zone. And of course,
wow, they called it false start. I was thinking this might be a false start. Oh man! Wow. I thought so. I kind of thought for a second this might be a false start, but I didn't want to sound like an idiot. The offensive lineman didn't move fast enough. Oh wait, they call it on Creed. Wait, who'd they call it on? Wow.
These linemen get up softly, slowly, and look at the quarterback. I don't see it the way that they did.
Wow, that was I thought it was on Juwan. If that was on Creed, I do not agree with the call. I do not agree with the call at all. Mahomes, pressure, doesn't like what he sees. He's going to try and run. Oh, my God, he almost made a stupid play. He almost made the most Mahomes play I've ever seen in my life. Wow, this Kansas City offense has really, really tanked this half. Wow. Wow.
It looked like they were going to pick up an easy 5 yards. And instead,
that false start was huge, man.
I mean, you never know what might happen. And Zach Cunningham was
nice play by Zach Cunningham, man. He took away McKinnon long enough to take it away from Mahomes, and then as Mahomes threatened to run, he bit up, but also still understood the threat of McKinnon behind him and got up there to block it. Oh, what a punt. That's a great punt. Here comes Britton Covey, though, and he's got space up the sidelines. What a return. And the Eagles are nearly at midfield. A couple of first downs put them in field goal range. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. Dude, that brotherly shove was a solid yard and 3/4, 2 yards out. And he just, what's the word I want to use? He surfed his way in, glided his way in, is I think the word I want. Here we go, 1st and 10. The Chiefs defense is needed big time, and they're going with the Jalen Hurts carry, and he's got a ton. He's got a 2nd and 1. What a run by Jalen Hurts. That puts him over 25 rushing yards, baby. Come on. Come on, baby.
I mean, I've mentioned it a couple times in this game.
They go right to their bread and butter. Put Hurts on the ground. Let him do it. And Jason Kelce paves the path. And Jalen Hurts finishes the job. Wow. Here we go. Jason Kelce wants this win so bad, and they're going to the shove on 2nd down. I love it. And they're going to pick it up. I love it. I love it. Do not fuck around. Just pick it up. No, shut up. No, I like just getting the first down on 2nd and 1. I am completely fine with that. I'm completely fine with the play call on 2nd down, just picking up the first. Completely okay with it. Do not want to fuck around. Here we go, 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. Field goal range is imperative here. They snap it. It goes to Swift, and he's going to lose a couple. Wow. He is going to lose a couple.
And a loss of 2 on that carry by Swift. The Kelsey brothers both played football.
Come on, Philadelphia. You need one more first down to get into that range.
In 2011, Travis by the Chiefs 2013 played against each other. The first time in September of 2017.
Oh man, this podcast is going to be a good one. Their podcast this week is going to be a good one. 2nd and 12 here. Hurts is going to pass. Hurts doesn't like what he sees. Hurts, and they're going to get him with a hold. Oh my God, there's going to be a hold. This is huge. Oh boy. Now the Eagles are imploding offensively after a great pickup on that first down to start the drive. Not ideal.
We hadn't seen that one tonight.
Not ideal.
Jarius Sneed, the outside corner. Number 38 here at the bottom. They brought him on the blitz, and Swift was there. You see the.
I mean, Swift, that's completely uncalled for, man. Jalen Hurts was gone. Jalen Hurts was gone from that area. I think they got Milata, actually. I think they got both of them. Yeah, whatever. It could have been both, I should say. 2nd and 22. I'm going to guess that they try and either run the ball or run a screen pass that gets completely guessed by Kansas City. Well, they're going to run with Jalen. He tries to pick up yards. There's not much room. Very conservative play call just to try and run the clock. And the Chiefs take a timeout. Wow. This drive started off so well, and it's just collapsed. This drive started off so well, and it collapsed. Oh, my goodness gracious. 3rd and 23. I would suspect that nothing too dangerous is going to be attempted here from Philadelphia.
Are they going to call something to maybe try to pick this thing up, or are they going to play it a little bit closer to the vest?
Wow.
3rd and 23.
A blown up run on first down, 2nd down a hold, and now you're here. How things changed so quick. Here we go. I think we 100% see something conservative here from the Eagles. Yep, there's the screen, the Swift, and wow, holy shit. Drew Tranquill came out of nowhere and made a humongous tackle. I mean, he was picking up a chunk and a half. He was going to pick up a chunk and a half there. Holy shit, Tranquill. I mean, there was nobody else there. Oh, who stopped blocking him? Oh, man, I can't tell who that was that pretty much gave up on the block. Wow. That's huge. That's huge.
A couple of years ago, out with wrist surgery. They hope to get him back within the next month. Now it's 4th and 21.
Oh, man, this is really going to end in such a sick fashion, isn't it? I knew this is exactly how this was going to go. Wow. Yep. This is going to go exactly how I think it is, isn't it? I said it earlier, with about 8 minutes left to go. The Eagles could score a touchdown, which they did. But the problem is that puts the Chiefs down 4. And they're going to find themselves in a situation where they're not comfortable to take a field goal. And the only way for the over to hit in that case would be a touchdown. But if the Chiefs score a touchdown, the Eagles most likely lose. So it's a double-edged sword. And at this point, I'm just rooting for an Eagles win. I mean, this is about to be such a sick fucking ending. I'm about to be disgusted. Mahomes backed up in his own end zone. He gets rid of it. He finds a guy. That's insanity. He finds a man. That's insane. They're going quick. They have a long way to go. They have a long way to go. Mahomes looking for something, but he has nothing. Gets it out, though. And Watson able to make the grab and go out of bounds. 30 short.
Watson short of first down yardage, picked up 3.
This is 4-down territory all the way down the field. All the way down the field. The Eagles are doing a tremendous job taking away the reads, the first, second, even what seems to be third read. That might have been the third, that might have been the fourth read for Mahomes, or just a broken play. They're sending the heat here, and Kelce wins. Oh, he dropped it! Oh my God, Kelce won and he dropped it.
It's 4th and 2.
Oh my God, he won. Wow. He cooked him. He cooked Byard and he dropped it. Wow. Kelce has been not himself tonight. He's not been himself tonight for sure.
Kelce 5 catches, 27 yards.
Mahomes, he goes right back to him. He's not dropping 2. He's not dropping 2 of them. They get a playoff. I don't think the Eagles defense was ready for it. Oh God, he finds Kelce again. And here they go. Here comes the duo. Oh. Did they just get a roughing the passer on top of it? No way. And here.
Completed pass. Personal foul. Rough the passer. Defense number 91. 15-yard penalty will be added to that ball spot. First down.
Let me see this shit. Let me see this shit.
28 yards in field position. A 13-yard completion. And then 15 yards on top of it.
Oh my fuck. I mean, come on. Oh my God. There was no body weight. There was no hit to the head. It wasn't late. There was nothing about that warranted that flag according to the rule book. Outside of maybe because it was a little rough on our golden boy. Look, I'm not one to pull that card out, but that fucking flag was bitch. That flag was horrendous.
Hey guys, do anything fun?
Sleep.
Wow.
Every student has to take home a class pet.
This is my
Wow.
job to help these kids with their issues. You're growing up.
No.
That's not a flag to me. That's not a flag to me. That's not. Like I said, there was no body weight tossed on Mahomes. That's obviously a key part of the roughing the passer rule. It wasn't late. He had just gotten rid of the ball, nor was it in the head and neck area. Fletcher Cox, simply a big human being, came in and just tossed Mahomes. I mean, there was nothing about that was a flag, other than it was just a little too rough for the NFL's liking.
Lunch? Yes, please. That'll be $23. Your ad says it's free.
That to me is
ultimate passengers who paid extra. I'll just have
that
water.
to me is a terrible call.
Cash or card for water?
Well, at
Wow.
AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone,
I mean, my God.
guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15
That
Pro.
I mean, I'm disgusted by that shit.
We do have free movies.
Genuinely disgusted.
With the purchase of headphones.
I'll just use my iPhone.
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone with any
That
popular
was
plan.
that was
Guaranteed.
disgusting.
Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
Wow.
Full-time fans, your devotion
Holy shit.
And you deserve a reward. Modelo, remarkable fighter.
This is about to end in the most disgusting fashion ever.
How are you, Scott Van
Yes, yes. Not trying to complain about officiating, but what rule did the roughing the passer violate? Wasn't late, didn't hit the head and neck area, wasn't low, no body weight. There was no rule broken in that roughing the passer. Oh man, wow, that's brutal.
Kansas City with 28 yards picked up on that last exchange with the completion to Kelsey and then the penalty on the hit by Fletcher Cox.
Wow. Mahomes rolling out. I don't think he has anything. He's going to get rid of it.
This one is thrown away. Tony closest to it. We'll go back to that penalty on Fletcher Cox and ask John Perry what he saw.
You know, these are so tough, but the helmet contact goes into the shoulder, and then there's incidental contact, in my opinion, to the upper part of the face mask. I think also Sean took a look at the two-step process. There are 2 steps, and then he does hit the quarterback, which by rule is a foul.
Second down at 10.
There was no body. Oh, my God. I'm dumbfounded to do that. Anyway, Mahomes on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot! He's got his man! Scantling dropped it!
Scantling, who can just flat out fly. He lines up in the slot. He gets matched up one-on-one on Bradley Roby.
Scantling!
Roby, there are not many guys who can run with this guy. And Roby cannot.
It was right in his hands!
And just, again, another...
Dude, these receivers are fucking sorry. These Chiefs receivers are fucking sorry. Mahomes doesn't like what he sees. He's scrambling again, and the pass rush is going to get him. Is that intentional grounding now? They're talking about it.
That ball did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, in addition to that, there was nobody.
They're throwing it. Wow. Marquez Valdes-Scantling just sold so fucking hard.
Offense number 15. Although he's outside the pocket, the ball did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. The ball was placed at the spot of the foul. Lost it down, 4th down.
And now it's 4th down and forever. Josh Sweat got there and had Mahomes in his arms. And Patrick could not get the ball back to the line of scrimmage with this effort.
There will be no 10-second runoff as the offense has elected to use their large charge timeouts.
So they're out of timeouts. Would have been a 10-second runoff. See, the line of scrimmage is at the 49, and this ball is well short of it. Meanwhile, for Marquez
Valdes-Scantling is about to get fucking, like, attacked in the streets of Kansas City tonight. That dude is about to get attacked. Oh, my God, MVS. Oh, my God.
You just hope that you get an opportunity like that.
Oh, my God. I mean, if you're Marquez Valdes-Scantling, you have to be sick. The drops for the Chiefs all season long. Against the Lions, they were the story of that loss in week number 1. Here, we're 10 weeks down the line. We're still talking about how these receivers still have not found a guy that has stepped up.
For a 1st down, and now the Eagles will take a timeout. It's 4th and 25.
Wow. That's crazy.
With a minute 35
the crazy part is Patrick Mahomes is still the quarterback. The crazy part is he can complete it. I think it was against the Lions, too, where he had a really deep – it might have been against the Lions. I can't remember exactly. But there was a really deep 4th down he had to convert. And the ball was so perfect. I don't remember who it was to. But the receiver just misplayed it or dropped it. I don't remember. I don't even know if it was against the Lions, but it was a very similar situation to this. And he made the play. Mahomes did everything he could to make the play. And the receiver didn't, but here we go. Mahomes taking a chance. And that's your game. And that's your game. Wow. Wow. The Kansas City Chiefs scored 0 points in the second half. And that 7 points left on the board right there. Brutal. MVS. Brutal. Oh my God! Justin Watson! Oh my God! He made the throw again. That's like pretty damn close to what I was talking about. Mahomes makes the throw, but his receiver didn't make the play. It's the same thing. Oh, Justin Watson! Marquez Valdes-Scantling! It's time to learn Chinese!
Opportunity on that deep shot to Valdes-Scantling, and even on that 4th and 25. The Eagles are going to walk out of here with a 4-point
To me, like, I've been saying it. Mahomes, not a single point scored in that second half, but my God, he made every play I think I could think of. He made every play I could think of to give his team a chance to win, and they didn't come up big. They couldn't come up big. The supporting cast. That's wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean that's absolutely right. The broadcast is talking about it right now. The biggest storyline coming out of this game, of course, will be the drops, but it will also be the fact that the Eagles defense was continuously pushed up against the wall. So many spots where they had to force Kansas City to a 3-and-out or to a punt or stopping them from scoring like they did on the Travis Kelce fumble. So many times that happened. And ultimately, they got the job done, and they gave their offense a chance to finally figure it out, and they did. And they found a way to win. So Eagles defense, I think the Eagles defense deserves the crown for this one. But yeah, on a side note, I'm not going to be that upset because I had my side straight bet of Eagles money line, so that hit. I'm comfortable. But yeah, of course, the most typical bad beat for the caveman of all fucking time. I knew it the whole way through. With 8 minutes left, I said this. I said, and I quote, the Eagles can score a touchdown on this drive or soon, and then suddenly the Chiefs are down by 4, and they'll be in a spot where they won't be able to kick a field goal to hit the over and for the Eagles to win. They'll have to score for the over to hit, but then guess what? I lose because the Chiefs end up winning. Double-edged sword. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I called it halfway through the fourth fucking quarter. But hey, I'm not going to be upset. My main bet hit. I took the Eagles. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm just happy the Eagles won. That's primarily what I was gunning for. That was my straight bet, so I'm happy with it. But hey, to everybody and anybody that stopped in tonight, that watched this game with myself, that dropped a comment, that viewed for just a second long, I appreciate you. It was a fun one. I'm not sure what Thursday night has to offer, but we'll see. If you suspect me to be live streaming, you'll know. It'll be on my Twitter. Follow me on my Twitter down in the description below. Follow me on all my social media is down in the description below. You can join my Discord, which is down there as well. It was a fun stream. This game certainly lived up to the hype, and I enjoyed every second of it. Some of these primetime games have been quite dreadful, so I'm glad that this one really came through. So thank you to everybody that joined in. Thank you for everybody that watched, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday night. Go Eagles. Go Bills, but go Eagles tonight.